Alright, so they can hear us again now. So, switch over, and let's turn off my overlay. I don't want that up. And let's turn off this amazing music. Something else. So, am I getting feedback again? That was from Harlan, I think. Yeah, it was from Harlan. Alright, so, might also be worth turning your sound down, Sudz, just in case the thing does happen again. So, hello everybody, welcome to Crabby D&D. I am here with my players, Infernal.
Who's silent?
Infernal? Infernal's died. What happened to Infernal's gone. Well, that was a good start. Simon!
Yes, I'm here. I'm still alive.
You're still alive. Harlan?
I'm still here.
Good. Oh, something is picking up on my mic, apparently.
Yeah.
Let's turn that down. Alright, and finally, Sudz.
Hello.
I don't know what that is, but something's being picked up. Anyway.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello. Welcome.
There you are, Infernal.
Yes.
I went to get my dad a cup of water. He isn't getting one.
Okay. So. I don't know what that is, and it's going to annoy me, but oh well. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Crabby D&D. Obviously, I've got my players here with me. Sam will be joining us. He'll be joining us a little bit late, because he has to cook dinner and so on, and get things ready, and so on and so forth. The usual things of being a student. And yeah. So, we'll start off with a few announcements. First of all, to Tabletop Audio for their amazing audio supply service, and constantly keeping it updated with new sounds, sometimes with more consistent ones that aren't as customizable, but still good to use, and maybe it will shape your campaign in one way or another. Who knows? Guess you guys might find that out. Probably not today, but who knows. And also to Zenosa for the art that gets put out and that I am able to use, especially the one that came out, allowing me to use it for this session if they manage to make their way there. So we will see what happens from there. So I think, unless anybody else has anything better to say. No? Nothing at all?
Nope.
Guess not.
I guess not indeed. So, without further ado, let us begin session of D&D. So, last session our party of adventurers, Sasha, Queglod, Elsyan, Bhold and Malcom, were ambushed by a group of spiders and spider-like creatures, led by a single creature known as a Taratan, while at rest within the ruins of Fort Verdant within the Wandering Forest. After resting and fighting alongside a wooden humanoid by the name of Meekrid Swallowsun, the party was given a protected escort towards a large spiraling nest of web and wood, before sensing the power of 4 sources that created a barrier around the outside of the spire, one greater than the other. This barrier prevented Meekrid and her treants from interfering in the matter, and as a result, seeking the help of the party. Upon entering the nest, they noticed a large red crystal known as a bloodstone, identified due to Behold's natural history with giants, that was hanging from the ceiling of the main entrance. They decided to pass it by and make their way further in under the shadow of the spell Pass Without a Trace, allowing them to move silently and swiftly. After a little scouting further forward, the party found themselves killing 2 large spiders, before backing off into a side chamber with seemingly no other way out. And so we pick up with within a large cavernous room, covered in webs, and hanging from the ceiling are a series of 12 counted individuals wrapped in webbing. So, what would you like to do?
Well, first thing is Sasha's going to pick up the 2 halves of the chain from Infernal's axe and start mending them together.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so you cast the mending spell. That is going to take you a minute, and you're doing it where you currently are.
I'm gonna like just drag him back over this way and just do it over here.
Okay. I believe, Malcolm, you were currently investigating this corpse over here
Yes.
of the giant spider, and Behold, you were dealing with this giant spider. Elsyan is going to move away from the webs and all of this, and he is going to go over and stand near to Sasha. He is going to attempt to investigate one of the corpses. He's not going to break into the webbing. He's just going to attempt to investigate them, see if they have anything on them.
I mean, are they corpses or are they people that have been strung up?
From where Elsyan looks over quite a lot of it and begins investigating into all of this, he sees the individual seems to be fairly well armored. The person seems to be wearing what looks to be a set of heavy armor covering the outside of them, still mostly intact with what looks to be a few dents and pierce marks into it. The person is most definitely dead. Their face is sunken and dried from what it looks like, and their flesh is beginning to decay and the bone begins to show underneath. The individual has what looks to be a set of short swords at their side, which both seem to be a little bit damaged from conflict, but otherwise unharmed.
Mm-hmm.
And looking over, he finds what looks to be a yellowish scarf, which seems to be mostly intact as well. Queglod, would you like to do anything? Also, I'm going to say Behold and Malcolm, if you'd like to make survival checks for me, please.
Yeah. I'm going to move over to this hallway and try and keep an eye out.
Okay, with Felipe
Make
on
sure
your
no one
shoulder.
ambushes us. Yeah, I've got Felipe, sorry, and
Yeah. So, Behold, what are you looking for in particular?
perception.
I'm cutting out the mandible's legs, and if I see any venom sacs or whatever.
Carving off its head, you find what looks to be one undamaged gland, the other one seemingly destroyed by the Eldritch Blast that finished it. And but one gland looks to be untouched, and the set of mandibles are quite easy to snap off in good condition. You wanted to take the legs as well? Yep, they aren't as interesting, but you now have 8 giant spider legs. Each one weighs 3 pounds. And I'm going to say that due to the way that you're carrying them, because they're quite large, it means that going through smaller spaces is not going to be as easy for you anymore.
Like it already was.
No, I mean, like, you've got giant legs currently protruding out of your backpack, unless you're putting them in the bag of holding. So...
Yeah, that's always true.
So it's up to you what you
Nah.
want to do.
Behold keeps him on his head. Or not his head, his back.
His back, okay. Malcolm, as you're going through, you take one of the mandibles seems to be a little bit charred, but still easy enough. You take both of the mandibles and you snap them off. The venom glands are completely destroyed, and whatever remained of the inside of this spider is completely gone. Just completely obliterated by whatever spell was used to kill this one. So, Queglod, if you'd like to give me a perception check, please. Remember, you have the plus whatever due to Felipe. I think it's like a plus 3 or something.
Plus 3, because that's my charisma. Mod. It's 12. So we add plus 4 total, so 16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Looking over the entranceway, you can hear what sounds to be like hurried movement and a lot more lively action from the next room. Looking down the hallway, you don't see anything originally. And as you look a little bit further, you notice that one of the strange angry creatures that you'd seen before is ever so slightly like roaming in your general direction, being very cautious and looking around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are out of pass without a trace range. So I'd like you to make a stealth check without the +10, please.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Behold, you get the +10.
I do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do because you're within range. And Harlan, I'd like everybody to just make one.
24 for me.
16 for me.
16. Okay.
24.
Oh no.
That's a natural 1 on your part.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The perception.
14.
Okay.
No,
As the gangly creature is walking up, it notices you immediately, and it turns to dash away, and it just begins moving. Would you like to do
Where
anything?
you see Simon?
It sees Simon. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The plus
I'm
10.
trying-
It rolled really high.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and shut him down before he gets away. With an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ah.
Give me an attack roll, please.
I hope you don't miss.
Nat 20.
Nat 1.
Middle ground.
What is the total?
That is...
Complete average.
Yeah, +5 to 15.
Yeah, that hits. You fire the Eldritch Blast. Damage is like +10,
Yeah.
a D10 plus your Wiz mod or whatever. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, D10 +3.
Yeah, you
Eight.
as you fire out
Force
the
damage.
Eldritch Blast. Thank you. It spikes out through the air before forming into some form of a crow and ruptures through its back and through its chest, and you watch as it just falls down to the ground, lifeless, with like this scatter of small blood on the ground in front of it.
It's a good thing we're in complete darkness, isn't it?
Mm,
You don't know that.
yeah. Okay, I'm going to move over to Behold. Then, and whisper to him, Behold, quickly, come with me. And like, grab his hand and try and drag him away.
Okay.
I'm hunched over and running with her.
Can I say that I've like fixed his axe yet, or
At this
or
point,
what?
the chain is probably maybe halfway done.
Right. I can't even see them, so
No,
okay.
you don't know this.
I'm
is
going to drag him
Yeah,
like as slowly as possible over to the corpse and be like, quickly, pick that up. To drag it away from here.
I'd like you both to make an additional stealth check. I'm going to say with your strength 3, you're easily able to carry this thing. 16 and... Okay.
How is the giant guy not seen with spider legs but the smallest thing?
Hey, he looks like a giant spider right now with his 8 legs
yeah,
sticking
that's
out from
true.
his backpack. As this giant spider-like creature silhouette is moving on its hind legs, walking towards this gangly creature from what it looks like apparently. You make your way over.
If you just start dragging Queglod away, it could look like you're just bringing something in there.
Yeah, so you pick it
That's
up.
true.
You pick it up and you drag it in. I'm gonna say if you want to try and do that, Infernal, you can do a performance check for me. I have to do some insights now.
Oh,
No.
not great. It's really not great.
No, that's not great.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you overdo the roll, and I don't think you'll be cut for the auditions, I'm afraid. But
Feels bad.
yeah, you pull it back, fairly easy to do. What would you like to do at this current time? If anybody else would like to do anything, you are welcome to do it.
I mean,
Um,
I mean, am I done yet?
You probably got another 15 seconds to go after all this has transpired.
Mhm.
I want to check this person.
So, moving over, I'll just...
Is that generic human number 1?
You move over, give me an investigation check. What are you specifically looking for?
To see if they look like anybody important or if they might be alive or anything.
I'm going
you
to say
think
do
they're
another
dead.
roll for medicine. But from what you can see, just from looking over them, tearing back a little bit of the web and looking through, you can see what looks to be a pale human, like shock white pale. You can't tell whether they're alive or dead, but they seem to be wearing relatively common clothes, similar to that of the lumberjack attire that you saw back in Oaksmith. Okay, from your medicine, you can tell that this individual they're not long for the road, but from what you can tell, they seem to have these deep purplish veins right now that are very, very blown up along their neck and going into their torso. From what you can see, you'd have to tear away more of the webbing to see more.
Right.
But from what you can see, there are very thick purple veins. And looking a little bit closer, you can see that there are 4 puncture marks, relatively small puncture marks, about maybe half an inch across. And there are 4 puncture marks on the individual's neck.
Sasha goes over and hands the fixed axe over to Bhold.
Handing back the fixed chain to Bhold, you reassess that, wrapping it around your arm and then attaching the base of it to your axe again.
We need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Feel free to move your guys whenever you want. So that's 2 of the individuals that you found so far.
Right. I'm coming around to have a look around for any others.
Okay. So I'd like you to give
Unless someone, asks me, the dedicated healer, how to deal with some purple veins on someone.
I mean, you could.
You cut off the veins.
I surgically
Easy
remove
fix.
all the veins from this individual, stopping the spread of whatever this purple stuff is. And it's like, not sure that's gonna help, but okay. Make a
Easy
medicine
fix.
check. Natural 20. The person is surprisingly alive for the next 2 seconds before they miraculously die of blood loss. So, what would you like to do? Make an investigation check for searching the bodies, by the way, in your local vicinity, Harlan.
What?
I thought you said you were searching the bodies.
I am searching for
Yeah,
bodies.
it's an investigation check, please.
And I'm letting him know about this person and see if he can find out what's up.
That's an investigation check, yes?
Yes.
It's probably a -1. I'm assuming there's a -1. Yeah, there's a -1.
Okay.
8.
Looking over a few individuals, you find what looks to be short change on a few individuals that look like traders. There seems to be a half-orc and a human-like figure, both of whom are sunken again and like the dark skin of decay at this point.
They're all dead?
Those 2 are. And and you looking through them, they look to be like basic traders. You find what is 23 gold pieces and what looks to be like 8 silver pieces on them.
Obviously I'm taking that. You've met me.
Okay.
I don't. Did you say 23 silver pieces?
Yes.
Or 8? No, 8 and 8.
23 gold pieces, 8 silver pieces.
Gotcha. Right. In that case, do they have any metalwork items on them?
Not that you can see, no.
Right. But they're definitely dead, right?
Yes, they are both definitely dead. They're like borderlines, like mummified corpses.
I'm gonna move over to this guy here then and see what's up with him. See if I can't determine what's up.
Okay.
I imagine that would be a medicine check.
Yes, medicine check.
Well, that's an 11.
11. Looking over the individual again, you can see that there's these dark purple veins that seem to be like pulsing every now and then. Similar to that of the beat of his heart. It's slow, like maybe 20 beats a minute. But they're still alive, but you don't know what this could be.
I don't know what this is. I could take a guess and say it's some sort of paralytic or preservation thing to keep them alive whilst they're in the webbing so they taste better. I don't know. Can I try and determine if it's killing him or if it's just doing anything else?
On the medicine check, you can't tell.
Come on, guys. This is clearly they just injected
I don't
food
suppose I could do
coloring
like a
into his veins.
I don't suppose
It's
I could
gonna
do
be
like a
purple in
nature
2
check.
days.
Could I do like a nature check to tell me like if this is a natural venom thing I'd know about, or
I'm gonna say make a nature check with
Thinking the same
disadvantage.
thing.
that's
I
fair.
was thinking the same.
Ooh.
I mean, it's 7 plus 5, 12.
From
Wait, is
what-
my nature? Wait, is my nature 5?
If you want to
double-
make
double
one
check
as
that,
well,
it'd be
Malcolm,
3.
you're welcome to do so. But again, it will be with
It's
disadvantage
a,
because of the
it's a
medicine check.
3. So that's a
not being high
10. It's a 10 nature check. If only I didn't. It had been advantage.
Both of you looking over this, you can't fathom whether this would be natural or unnatural. It's hard to
Right.
tell without further inspection, using having proper medical tools and analytical tools on hand with chemicals and other samples to use it on and other samples to graph against. You wouldn't know where to begin with this and what it might give.
Right.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna move over to this side and go read.
I'm gonna look through my pack, my reagents and stuff to just try and work out. Obviously, he's unconscious. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if there's anything I can work out using herbalism that would theoretically wake him up.
Okay. What herbs do you choose to use?
I'm kind of asking, what do I have that I know would help with that? I mean, feverfew seems smart. Ginger, obviously, tends to...
If it's an infection such as a disease, from basic knowledge, that's going to require some very specific circumstances, ones which you are not capable of able to do right now because you have no idea what it is, and you'd need things like boiling water and
Okay.
proper time to prepare something for it. If it's basic poison, then possibly some kind of antitoxin, which would take you about a day to make.
Right.
Maybe even longer, and that's even when you have the right equipment. Wouldn't necessarily be the easiest thing to do.
Can I just try and Okay, he's in there. Can I try and gently remove him from the webbing?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Make I'm gonna say a sleight of hand check, seeing as you're trying to do this delicately.
Okay, I will. Oh.
Okay. Sleight of hand, you take your hammer and you light it up slightly. You swing it above, and it singes the cord above it, which snaps. And you lightly bring the individual down and place them on the ground next to you. They don't seem to stir or anything as this takes place. You two, are you still over by the entrance at this point, or are you? What are you doing?
I'm gonna signal to Bhold to try and drag the what's the name of the mini guys? I can't remember. But the corpse.
The spider hybrids.
Yeah.
Just chew on that.
Yeah,
the
the
hybrids.
Yeah.
Hybrids, yeah. That'll do.
Yeah, I'm gonna signal him to try and drag the corpse further into the cave, so it's not very easily spotted.
Okay.
And I'm going to message Harlan.
Mm.
With the spell.
Sasha, yeah, with the cantrip message. So
What do you message
a
me?
whisper. Message I'll send is, have you found anything over there? I think we're very close to being discovered here.
I mean, can I send him stuff back or what?
Yeah, you can whisper something back to me.
Yes, over 6 seconds.
Right.
Well, there's a body here, but we can't quite work out what's wrong with it. He seems to be alive, though. None of the other bodies we found so far have seemed alive. Also, if we're about to be discovered, get over here and help me wake this person up.
The last bit didn't go through.
Right, can I cut this guy up as well?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a survival check with disadvantage, because this is an abomination. It's a very difficult creature to try and figure out. It was a 5 and a 5. Nothing
A
changed.
5. Wow.
So,
Wow.
from cutting up the
Wow.
individual...
That's a 7. No, wait, 8.
Cutting them up, they don't seem to have anything of use on them. They don't seem to have poison glands. They don't really have many mandibles. It's mainly just a broken jawbone by the looks of it, which has a slit through the middle where it can widen up and expand outwards to consume larger portions of food. It has small fangs, both of which look absolutely tiny, premature, and as you try and pick one off, it shatters in your hand.
Oh yeah, these guys are babies or something.
And the outside of their body, which originally when you'd struck them before, they were quite hardy and strong shells. These ones seem soft, a little bit squishy, but still, they still have the strength to them, the hardness as it is.
Oh well. So, are we going up? Miss Queglod?
Yeah, I don't want to be so far extended for everyone else. Right, I'll head up here, I guess. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. In the distance, you, Queglod, you hear what sounds to be like muffled voices in an unspoken language. Elsyan at this moment hears them, but he can't make out what they are.
Does he make it known that he hears them, or is he staying quiet?
He like stands there and he's like, you can tell that he's like focusing on the surroundings and listening in. And he mutters, "I can't make out what they're saying."
We ought to be prepared for them to charge in imminently.
Malcom, what are you doing at this moment?
I'm checking people over here.
Alright, so, seeing as you've had quite a bit of time to do it, I want you to make me 3 investigation checks. They're all separate. So just roll all of them at the same time and we'll just throw off what you get. Alright, well, as you're looking through one set of...
You're certain that this guy's alive.
As you're looking through one set of corpses, you look at the guy, and he's like a complete skeleton. And you just like start talking out loud to this individual. Like it's silent because I've passed it out of trace and all. And you're just talking to this individual, and you like poke him. Just poke him again. You get completely distracted, and then the skeleton just falls out and hits the ground with a just like scatters all over the place.
Oh no, you've killed him.
Looking over the other two, the first ones you look through, you find what looks to be a set of intact leather armor. It will take you maybe a minute to take it off in good condition and then maintain it. And the other individual who was with them looks like they have a bow and a quiver as well. The quiver contains what would be 6 arrows. You wish to take them?
Yes.
That was 1 bow, 6 arrows, and a set of intact leather armor. If you choose to take the leather armor off, the other guy who rummaging through those two, you find what looks to be 12 gold pieces and 3 silver between the two of them. I'll let you write that down. And on the last ones, as you're looking over them, one of them seems to be a little bit more heavily armored. The armor seems to be very much damaged and in scraps, like broken and torn chain armor, from what you can tell. As you're rummaging through them, you pull your hand back as a sharp pain hits the palm of your hand. You look at the palm of your hand, and there's like a very small trickle of blood coming out of your hand. Looking back where it is, you can see a set of braces on the individual, covered in what look to be with what looks to be like metallic, a metallic design to them in the shape of thorns, with like these barbs that stick out from the ends of them.
I want to try and take those off.
Okay. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. As you do so.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay. As you go to... How are you trying to take them off?
Carefully.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and slide them off from the bottom part that's closer to the upper part of their arm.
Okay. As you begin to slide off the bracer, you catch your finger on it, and it hurts quite a bit. You take 1 point of piercing damage, but you successfully take the 2 braces off over a short period of time. Of like
Sam is in
sliding it off,
tabletop.
that sort of thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sam.
I am alive.
Oh, we were certain.
We were certain you would be dead by now.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So you slide off the set of bracers. So you now have a set of bracers before you. Looking through over the rest of this individual, you see that they have a what looks to be a slightly heavier coin purse than the rest of them. But you're going to have to do something with the bracers first before you free up your hand.
For now, I'm just gonna stick them back.
Okay, not putting on the definitely cursed braces is probably a good call.
I think you should give them to Bhold. He'll put them on without any thinking.
If you
Cursed
can,
items, you
if they
say?
would fit. No, not for you. They're
No.
mine.
Speaking of which, Sam, or Elsyan, I should say, looking through one of the corpses that you found, the individual was elven, from what you can tell, with what looked to be a nice set of armor, which has now been damaged and mostly broken. The individual had 2 short swords at their side, and they looked to be some kind of adventurer of some kind. You can take the short swords if you wish. Other than that, you found what looked to be a yellow scarf on the individual, which had a little bit of a familiarity with you.
With me specifically.
More of your elven blood, I'd say.
More of my elven blood.
In the fact that you get the sense from your just natural tendencies as a elf, this might be magical, or at least has magical residue on it.
Okay, Arcana check on it, please.
Okay, give me an Arcana check, please.
Leave my Arcana to +6, still gotta open up the doc.
+6 sounds about right. So that would make that 13. This yellow scarf is definitely magical, but you're not entirely sure what the enchantment on it is. As you take it, it's the look of the scarf is mostly pale and faded from what you can tell, with bits of yellow that are more vibrant than other areas. It's kind of rough and coarse in texture, not like soft like wool, but more like sand. Kind of rough and thick to it. And as you hold it there, you look at it and it just seems to be some kind of magical scarf from what you can tell.
Well, I'm going to take said magical scarf and I'm going to put it on because I'm a reckless person.
Oh God.
Okay.
Perfect timing. This is where I have to leave.
Okay.
For a minute.
You go for dinner. That's fine.
Cool. So I'll come back to Sam.
What do you want to do in basics if something takes place?
If something takes place, like basically, if someone charges into the cave, I want to try and shut them down before they can raise an alarm.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, I'm just going to be keeping watch.
Okay. So
yeah, let the other stuff. Right. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. As you,
why do I get the feeling I've done something horribly wrong?
As you put the scarf on, it feels rough against your neck, wrapping it around and tying it.
It strangles you.
It's not quite good elven material. It's coarse, rough, like the dwarves.
Don't feel anything happen.
Huh. Well, if it doesn't feel like it's giving me benefit, then
congratulations, you've become a hipster.
I'm gonna take it off and put it into my pack.
Okay.
Is there anyone still left hanging? on the
There are. Let me just check my notes because I have this written down. It's how many corpses there are. After Sudz's little adventure, there are 4 corpses remaining from what you can see.
Alright.
Yeah.
2 of
Is
which are
there-
back here,
Can I see
and
it?
there are 2 more over here.
Since I can't do anything for this guy, I'm checking the 2 over here.
And I'm gonna check the.
I'm gonna check the. Is there any big out of those 4 guys? Like anyone look big for it?
Sorry, I'm choking on water.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, I'm okay again. So, is there any big ones? Yes. Looking through, there seemed to be a large one who was over here. He was picked clean. He would look like some kind of half-orc. Around the other way, around here, after you heard the clattering and you took a look around the corner, you can see that there's one rather large individual hanging there as well. So, what did you roll? Sudz?
19. Oh wait.
I didn't roll for.
Oh, you
these.
didn't roll. It was okay. So, over your is that an investigation? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
over the
I'm
individual, it's strange. They aren't, from what you can tell, they aren't an orc. They don't have the skull structure for it with the 2 tusks, and they aren't a Goliath, but they're at least 7 to 8 foot in height, which is astronomically tall for any human or elf, or especially for dwarf or anything smaller.
I mean, a halfling, this is like a fucking building.
For a halfling, you could just they wouldn't be able to fit in their house effectively.
Is it? I'm not over there, so it doesn't matter to me. Do you want me to just roll for the 2 that I'm looking at?
You do
And
investigation, and
there's 2 more
Sudz, you do an investigation as well. So 2 rolls, 1 for each. So the 2 that you're looking through, the 2 that you're looking through, Harlan, you find over the course of both of them, you find the 2 over in this particular region. One of them has a shield on them, and the other one there's a shield just below them, kind of messed up in the webbing from what it seems. Both of which seem to be partially rusted or dented in some way. After
Oh, of
where
course,
some
another.
kind of a fight took place. And one of them seems to have what looks to be a rudimentary and mostly broken and dented mace. Checking through both of them, you find what seems to be 7 gold pieces and a silver piece between the 2 of them. Malcom, as you're looking through, you look through the 2 of them. None of them seem to have anything on them, from what you can tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
Do I find anything on the weird big creature?
Looking through the big guy, you find what looks to be a singular arrow stuck in his corpse, on the back portion of it. And on the main part of their skin, you see what looks to be some kind of a tattoo with that of a simple sickle and pieces of wheat.
I thought it was gonna be communism sign.
I'm gonna head back over.
So what is he wearing? Is he wearing it?
No, his armor's been completely destroyed. If anything, you imagine it probably would have been some form of basic clothing or cloth armor.
Interesting. Do I recognize the tattoo? What is that roll?
Make me a religion check with disadvantage, please.
God, religion. That's intelligence, not like. That's a -2, so 8.
No, they're not quite sure. You haven't seen this one before.
I'm gonna take the 2 things out of my bag of holding real quick. Sasha, what do you think of these?
What?
I'm gonna show them the braces.
The braces?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do I see? What?
You
Like,
see two iron or steel braces with what looks to be a pattern of brambles going across the main portion of it before curving up and outwards into these like barbs. Or these like points that curve outwards.
These
A very
seem like they
brutal design from what it seems.
a rather brutal design. It seems like they'd mess with anyone that tried to grapple you or the like. What do you mean? What are you looking for exactly?
I don't know. I just wanted to know if they looked like they were in good condition or not.
Sure thing. I'll give them a check. I'm imagining this is like a smithing check.
I'm gonna. So you're just looking for like condition?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, smithing.
Oh yeah, +5 or 3, 16. That's yeah.
Yeah. So looking over them, they seem to be, for the most part, they seem to be in very good condition, with what radiates some kind of minor magical essence to them.
They seem to have some magical essence to them. They're in very good condition. Do you want to wear them, or?
I was thinking about it.
Well, I definitely say that anyone who wears them would. Well, they appear to be a quite brutal item, but they seem to be fairly. They're in good condition, so as long as they don't seem to be cursed. I will double check though. Can I like try and focus in on that magical?
If you want to use the identify spell, you can.
Oh, I'm not using the identify spell. No, God, no. I'm not wasting a spell slot on that.
In which case, make me a check with disadvantage. Roll the 18 again.
Why not just use it?
Just the 18, because the 8 went through happily. It was the 18 which came in wrong.
Well, I mean, it flipped.
Arcana doesn't look to be. Well, you can't hone in on the enchantment on it. It's
I
some
can't
kind
quite
of
tell.
basic enchantment. It seems to do something based on damage, but you're not sure what.
It's something damaging, but I can't tell exactly what it'll do. Honestly, I don't think there'd be any issue. There's any curses or anything on them. It seems quite basic, but well, feel free to test it out.
I'm gonna put them on.
I'm going to put on the braces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You now have a set of braces on you.
Yes.
You not know what they do.
I'll find out eventually. I actually, it's an Arcana check, right?
Yes, it'll be an Arcana check with disadvantage. Because you're not using the identify spell.
Something good. Oh.
You have no idea. But you're wearing them now, so there you go.
I'll find out eventually.
Maybe you can use them to punch people with the one in their faces.
Who knows? So, what would you guys like to do? Actually, at this point, I'd probably have... Yeah. At this point, you watch as another one of the hybrid creatures is currently looking around the corner. I'd like everyone to make me a stealth check, please. I believe... Hold on.
That's +10, isn't it? Oh,
There
not
you are,
for me,
Harlan.
I think.
I'd say you do there, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6... Yeah, everyone has the +10.
Okay, so 22 for me.
11.
You get a 1 again?
Oh, you got a 2.
No.
Elsyan, have you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled.
14. I haven't rolled the Queglod, that's why.
That's
I was just wondering, I'm missing one.
Oh.
Alright, so Queglod does like super sneak
She
mode and
instantly
she
360.
backs up against the wall and she just pulls her cloak in front of her and she just disappears.
None of us can see her.
So what did you get, Harlan?
11 altogether, I believe.
Do you get a -1 to your stealth, Harlan, normally?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Oh, of course you do.
As the it enters in further, peering and looking around, it notices its fallen brethren. and it goes
Ah.
over to it, and it begins like clawing at its chest almost. Not like in an aggressive manner, but like soft clawing.
Oh, it's so cute yet horrifying at the same time.
Does Queglod see it?
Queglod sees it,
Didn't she
And-
say she wanted to take
Yep.
them out if they...
so Queglod
If they-
is going to attack unless you stop her.
Nope.
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 Alright. So you watch as this Eldritch Blast pierces out, doing... Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
50.
you just watch as the head just evaporates off the top of this thing and just falls onto the ground dead. Just like slumped on top of its friend on the other side.
I'm gonna go check it.
Oh God.
This is slightly depressing.
Okay.
I feel
So give
like
me an
they're
investigation check.
actually quite
Go-
nice.
Guys, I've got to ask a question. Are we the baddies?
We are.
Give me an
I know I
investigation
am,
check.
but are the rest
Right.
of you baddies?
Chris, can I pick up the... You said there were 2 shields.
Yes.
Can I pick up the least battered and rusted of them?
Oh goodness.
Okay. Malcolm, as you're looking over the corpse, you're like, I wonder what this is, and you just like shove your hand on the inside of this creature through its neck,
Jesus
where
Christ.
its head used to be, and there's like this, and you watch as the body blows up. I'd like you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Actually, no, Constitution saving throw for this. Okay. Alright, you take 2 points of poison damage as its body erupts into a small cloud of gas
Before Sudz dies, before anything happens.
in a green kind of color, and it enters into your mouth, and you feel like the pulse as it chokes through your system. You are now poisoned.
I'm done making checks, guys.
Yeah.
I've gotten
Just-
too many ones. I'm
Right,
done.
I'm gonna...
That's not a 1,
head
that's a
on
4.
Yeah, but I got a 1 that caused this situation to happen.
I'm gonna head on over and just try and like see what's going on.
Elsyan's just looking disgusted in the background.
Right. What happened here?
It blew up.
Let me get a look at you. I'm gonna do like a check on him just to make sure to see what's going on with him.
Anybody else doing anything at the moment?
I was gonna go ask Harlan if he can come and look at this guy so he can see what it is.
Oh, okay. Look, just
Give me a moment. Everybody wants the cleric.
All right. What do I roll to see how he's doing?
Medicine check, as always. 17.
Yep.
He is poisoned.
Right. Can I fix this?
A long rest will fix it.
Okay.
Or
Do I know what will
if you
happen
want
if
to
he doesn't?
If you want to find other things, you'd need an antitoxin. A
Mhm.
long rest will fix it, or the spell Lesser Restoration, or any higher tier of restoration spell.
Yes. Okay. Do I know what will happen because he's poisoned?
I will slowly die.
Because
You
he
just need
is
some sleep.
poisoned. Let me check my conditions page.
Can I ask Mr. Elsyan in the meantime?
Oh god, who are we
Because
fighting?
he's closer.
You're not fighting. He's just
Thing
poisoned.
No
blew
one.
up.
He shoved
You
his hand
blew up
inside
his
one
head.
of the hybrids, and it exploded into gas, and now it's poisoned. Sudz.
Uh-oh.
Poisoned state.
Behold, you wanted to ask Mr. Elsyan something? As that is definitely my name.
Yep. Mr. Elsyan.
Ah.
So,
I
you
believe
asked
a
Aleuir
poisoned creature
besides-
has disadvantages on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yes, a poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. The poisoned creature also regains half hit points when healed from any source while still poisoned.
Well, a long rest will clear this up for you, but well, we don't really have time for that right now.
Yeah, that's 8 hours of sleep, by the way.
You're going to be feeling quite weak and less capable for a while until you have that long rest, and your healing won't work so well on you.
Mr. Elsyan,
Yes. Behold, what do you want?
can you come look at this guy? He looks weird.
Can I know what everyone's passive perception is, please?
I believe Mine is
11.
14.
13.
Okay.
If I've got Filippo with me, 14.
Alright, so let's see here. It will be Elsyan, Queglod, and Malcom. You would not see this because you're currently distracted. So, Queglod and Elsyan, you hear a rustling from above, and as you look up, you see a relatively large hole covered in webs straight above you. It was difficult to pick out when you were first in here due to the dim light that's being emitted, but from what you can see, it seems to be thick with webbing, and there's a massive hole right above you.
Huh.
Probably about 6 foot wide. And
This
you currently
this
hear
is-
things moving above.
The webbing is covering the hole, right?
Yes.
Hold
Good.
on.
It
Who of
wasn't
us
just a hole.
hear this? See this?
Because
you said me in both groups.
Yes, both Elsyan and Queglod notice this. You
Okay.
both hear the sound from above, and then you notice the giant hole.
Right, okay.
Okay, that's slightly disturbing. By the way, whereabouts in the room is the hole specifically? There. Okay, I am staying the hell away from that hole.
Yes, so can you come with me, please, when I ask you?
Behold's just
I
over
just
here,
gonna-
like, pulling on, like, Elsyan's coat like a little
Well,
child.
like a kid does when their mum has found another mum in the
Mum,
supermarket.
Mum.
But he's, like, 7 foot tall, pulling at you.
I'm walking over. I look over to who's closer to the hole, realize it's Sasha, and don't care and walk on.
Yeah, speaking of,
So,
I'm gonna tiptoe over to Sasha.
So, look at this.
So I
boy,
I
he
assume
doesn't
what's
look
going on
like-
is Sasha is trying to treat
Ooh.
Malcom, right?
Oh no, Sasha's like, I can't help you. I'm just
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just I'm
And
just
I
gonna
assume you decided to leave this guy to his own devices, or did you kill him?
There's nothing we can do for you.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
well
yeah.
not well, not that we're
That's what
aware
I was
of.
going to suggest, but
Right, I
Sasha,
say
you may wish to divert your attention to that hole up there, and
wait, what
point at it.
oh well.
Yeah, make me a perception check with advantage to see if you spot the hole, because it's covered in webs. Elsyan, you see what looks to be a sickle and a wreath of wheat.
Yeah,
on the
I see
back,
it.
on the skin of this individual. It seems to be slightly shriveled, but it's some kind of tattoo on the back of the individual.
history check.
Religion check, actually.
It's
And with disadvantage, because you wouldn't know who this is.
Actually,
Technically.
wouldn't I have seen it since I checked that body?
You have no idea.
You sure my book of law doesn't have anything in it?
You know what? Sure. Give me a reroll.
A
Just
reroll.
one, though.
Just one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's the Book of Law. No.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
totally
No,
sorry.
the Book of...
Oh,
Looking
it's
through the Book
useless.
of Law, it doesn't depict any of the symbols that are here, going through, like, the basic ones. You gather it might be maybe one of the pantheon of gods based on fertility or harvest, but other than that, you haven't really got too much to go on.
Do you know what it is, though? It doesn't look like me or Orc.
It, as far as I can tell, Bhold, it's just a symbol of a god.
I meant the guy,
The
not
body,
the symbol.
Oh, the guy. What does the guy look like?
It is a 8-foot length, mostly flayed skeleton. It doesn't have the main features of an orc with like the thick lower jaw with the tusks,
Okay.
and it doesn't look like a Goliath either.
Could be a
Can I
half
do an investigation check on it?
This would
To
be
try and figure
a
out what it is.
nature check. I'm just trying to think, have you
Sure.
come across them before?
Would it?
It would be a nature check for this, and I don't think you've come... Actually, no,
that makes sense.
you would have come across these before.
Is it just a really tall elf?
No, it's not slender enough to be an elf.
No,
It's a really jacked elf.
Yeah.
That comes
No,
to a
if it-
20.
Yeah, and if it's super tall, it's more likely a human than an elf, I think.
You know this to be known as a Vandrid.
What the
Vandrid
hell are the Vandals?
Vandrids are a series of species that live within the forests, mostly. You know them, they are half fey, half humanoid creatures. They, for the most part, are generally very large in size, growing from about 7 foot all the way through to 12 foot. They generally hide themselves by making themselves look like trees, like with illusion spells and that sort of thing, and they'll generally tend to enchanted forests as best they can, moving around them and protecting the trees and tending to groves and creating druid circles where they can. They are very much well known within the Elven Kingdoms. Some of the Elven Kingdoms, such as the Bloodbriars, particularly dislike the Vandrid, but the Verdant Leaf enjoy the Vandrid around as they are very useful for keeping a lot of rare specimens alive when necessary.
How does my house? What's the shadow? Whatever's
Shadow Stem. They
Yes.
They view the Vandrid as a tool to be used, much like every other elf or being.
Okay, so
But the Vandrid are treated, from your house's perspective, they're treated a little bit more like what would be considered would-be slaves if they had power.
okay then. So we pretty much treat them as cattle or beasts of burden. For instance, no.
Not that far. They are would-be slaves in the sense that they're common folk, but they're not paupers.
They're peasants.
They're peasants to you, yes.
Well, everyone's a peasant to me because I'm better than everyone. That's the point. Dad, you're wondering what the creature is, I presume. Bhold as well as that symbol. He's a Vandrid. Fuck, I forgot the name already.
No, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a Vandrid. They're
A vampire?
not vampires. Listen to me. A Vandrid. Have you ever heard? Vampires don't tend to grow to be this big.
You don't know that.
Elsyan thinks he knows this, okay? He knows very little, to be honest. He relies on that book of lore for a lot of its information.
Intelligence 18. How come? I have a book.
Yes. No, this is a Vandrid with they're nothing of too much circumstance, more just peasants to help us elves out a lot, as far as I know. Like to hide themselves with trees.
Ooh,
Damn
I didn't
weird.
know
Right.
they exist.
Whilst this is going, I'm going to pick up the shields and just give them a look over.
You hear further movement from above, and
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Again, gently picking them up.
yes, you can hear what sounds to be up to 5 figures at the least moving up there, and we're talking large and small.
Right. I'm not going to say anything, but well, I'm not going to say anything. I pick up.
Everybody
the shields and have a
hears
look at
this,
them.
by the way. Everybody hears the moving of this thing. It's fairly large, and it's like scraping along the ground almost.
So I hear it now?
Yes, all of you hear it.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we can't stay here. We'll
Yeah.
have to risk it outside of this cave.
Basically, do these shields? Do either of these shields look better than my shield?
Curse of the One's return.
Yeah.
Reckon advantage gets 1 twice. Alright, so you... Malcolm! You hear you hear a lot of scuttling from this direction.
I'm
And it seems to be moving relatively fast.
gonna tell Queglod that there's possible coming. Since still in the influence, so it whatever that is.
It looks like we're out of time. Sasha? Bhold? Elsyan? I remembered your name, shut up.
You've got to
Did
go
you
and
forget
we've got
my
to destroy
neck?
that crystal.
Bloody halfling. Fine.
We're out of time. We're gonna have to
Alright.
get moving.
You all have... You were here.
Aw.
Behold is here. You all have your movement's worth of movement before I start combat.
Okay.
And I'd also like you all to roll initiative.
I'm going to move.
Yes, please no one move under the hole.
The hole's like here, right? Like
The
here.
hole is here, yes.
Okay.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Plus.
Who else rolled?
Oh,
you.
I have.
You're plus
Yeah.
3.
Okay, where
Elsie.
exactly? Where can I get a quick placement on the hole? I was looking at the dice.
The hole.
Flip of this, 4 of them. I'll get rid of this. Behold can roll when he gets back. Alright, so what do I have so far? Elsyan, you got an 8. Queglod, you got a 20 something.
22.
22. Okay, I'm also going to say, because you got a natural 20 on the initiative, you can tell that there are what sounds to be 5 figures coming in from this direction, and there seem to be 6 from above.
Well then, this is absolutely terrifying.
This thing's over. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm also going to remove these so I don't get confused with them. Human guy is also going to be stuck in the wall. He glitched out. Yeah, he's using them guys.
Also, there was a second corpse. I assume the second hybrid came to investigate.
Yes, it came and was messing around with the one that you killed, and then you killed that one too. You blew off its head.
Oh, nice.
Okay, can I move to here?
Yeah, it's fine. Queglod, you've
Okay.
moved. Sudz, you've moved. Elsyan, are you moving at all, or are you staying there?
I haven't moved yet.
Oh, you haven't moved yet? Okay.
No.
I am gonna be
Wait for Infernal to get
pretty
back.
much.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be right in the way. And... How could it be?
You can't see anything from there.
Can't I?
No,
I
that's
did-
a wall.
That's
a wall. I did not know that.
Yes.
That
Hole-
actually,
holes
looking at
will
the
be
rest
more
of the map,
distinct.
makes a lot of sense. I thought that was a hole in the floor.
Holes will be more distinct, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay then. So I move. Fuck it, I'm gonna stay where I am. Fuck it.
Okay.
Be right in the way.
And we'll wait for when Bhold goes. Who haven't I got initiative from? I haven't got initiative from
Oh.
Sasha or Malcom.
5.
5 from Malcom. Sasha?
That would be I believe a 14.
14. Alright, let me just quickly go. Let me do this. Alright, so let me just quickly. This guy's their initiative. So, group 1, all bad. Group 2, not bad. Group 3, not bad. So, 1 gets that. Group 2 gets that. Group 3 gets that. And last group gets pretty good. Alright, so currently, Queglod, you are the top of the initiative once things get started here, so you better get ready. And I'll reveal what you are fighting. You watch as what looks to be bursting from the ceiling, a giant spider
back.
falls down.
Oh
Go
god,
back
what's
and-
happening?
You may make your movement's worth of movement before combat begins, and you must roll initiative.
Fair.
Okay. And you may roll initiative and then tell me the number, because you're the last one.
4.
4! Excellent!
Yeah.
I like
I'm
this.
not the lowest one.
That's
Yay.
5.
Okay.
Oh, 5. Oh, now you're tied with Malcom.
Huh,
now
then I
you-
need
now
to
you
tell
get
you
to-
what my dex is.
Now you get to both be the...
I can't help
Last.
but think that this spider is about to get like destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
this, can I see the spider from where I am? Not that it really matters, but
Yeah, easily. It's maybe got half cover, if any of your abilities would apply to that. I don't think any of them do, because of the way psionics work, but hey. Unless it's like specifically classed as a projectile, which I don't think any of yours are, so it should be fine.
no, I'm just as long as I can see him, I'm good.
So yeah. You watch as one giant spider, and beside it you watch as 2 of the gangly spider creatures drop down beside it, both of which look to be of a dark fur. One of them, this green one, seems to have what looks to be dark purple veins running through its body, and both of them are wielding shivs. And from this side, you watch as a series of more of the individuals come into this area. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this just to make it. And you to group. So, and you watch as these ones come in. They are, again, the pale-skinned and more pink eye, or pale pink eye ones that have walked in. So, Queglod, you begin the initiative, please. Sasha, you will be next in the order technically after them.
Wait, which
Quick
one
question.
of us goes first?
Queglod.
Me or... No, I mean me and Bhold.
What's your dex?
Technically, you're supposed to roll off or decide, but I generally just go with Dex to make it faster. And Behold, you have the higher Dex, so you go first. Or Malcolm.
Okay.
I have a brief question quickly. These are pale albino ones, yes? Up top.
Yeah, sure.
And these ones are...
Those ones are the darker regular ones. The regular grey
Right.
wielding shivs fully, with like the
And
white eyes.
And
so
these
on.
ones are unarmed as well.
These ones are unarmed. Yeah, they've got their
Cool.
claws. They're scratchy claws.
Okay.
So.
They look awfully armed to me.
Wow. I actually get what you're getting at there, and it's terrible. You're a terrible person.
We should ban you from telling jokes.
Fuck off.
But we've got quite far told much worse, so...
Yes.
Alright, so, what do you wish to do? Queglod, you are first.
Yeah. Harlan, you can't move because of opportunity attacks. So, well, you can move, but you can't go to the hallway. So I'm gonna hex the big guy immediately.
Okay. You remember your spell slots have not returned because you have not taken a short rest.
Did I spend a spell slot?
You should still have one.
No, did I spend a spell slot earlier on hex? Because if so, I should still have that up. I wouldn't have stopped
Hex lasts a minute, doesn't it?
less than an hour.
Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it's up. I can't remember, but yeah, we'll just say it's up. So yeah.
Okay, so I just used my bonus action to move that over to him.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't take any damage, so you wouldn't have broken Hex at all. You're fine.
Yeah. Also, got to record that I've actually lost his first lot. Yeah, and then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, give me an attack roll. I have your d6 there already.
Yeah. The dice. Thank you.
That is a 16, and that does indeed hit.
Yes. 18 total, I think. Plus 5. But yes, it doesn't
Oh yeah.
matter. So that's 4 force damage into necrotic.
Remember, you got the flame orb.
Oh shit, yes. Thank you for reminding me, Harlan. So that
Very
is
That is all fire
it's
damage.
6 fire damage total.
6 fire damage total. Okay. Alright,
Yeah. This kind of spider looks different. No, he's not. He's the same.
Yeah, you do like a quick snap of your fingers, and you watch as this Eldritch Blast flies out, takes this deep shade of red before bursting into more of a phoenix than a crow or raven, and flies into the side of it. And you watch as the whole hex lights up red with like an internal flame, and the spider just begins to like burn and shriek out. Took 6 points of damage, so that goes down to that. Okay. End of your turn, unless you have anything else you wish to do.
I wish to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bit here behind Bhold, so I can move straight through.
Taking a
And
crow
I'm
with you.
gonna, yep. I'm gonna say to him, try and go down and try and hold off the ones in the hallway. We'll deal with the big guy.
Sounds like not worth to me.
Next in the initiative is the spider, which is going to move over and is going to. Who would it attack at this rate?
Infernal looks the biggest and scariest.
I'm going to do a quick roll here. Okay, so Infernal, it attacks your Behold. It sees the small halfling strike out at it with the blast, and is now going to try and charge you in an attempt to get past. So,
Dex saving throw?
no, it's just going to attack you. It's going to try.
it's gonna attack me.
Yeah, it's going to try and bite you, which is a total of 18 to hit.
That hits. Unless I have the plus defense thing from Sasha.
I mean, you didn't tell me
no.
to do that, so
Nah,
no.
so no.
No. Alright, so that is a good total of 7 points of piercing damage, and I would like you to make a dexterity or constitution saving throw, please.
You said 7?
Mm-hmm. 7 points of piercing damage.
7
That
points.
is a plus 5, so 19.
19. You feel the poison run through your veins, but you quickly, you endure it, and your body quickly deals with the poison with the small amount that entered your system. Next on the initiative is Sasha. Elsyan, you will be after Sasha.
Noted.
Right. I am going to... Seeing this this guy here, he's one of the armed dark ones. I'm just feeling like, nope, I've seen them hit things before. I'm gonna just strike out at him with my flaming hammer.
Okay, so give me a attack roll.
Can I I'm just gonna grab a D8 or just in the first place.
Yeah.
Speed things up a bit. God, I hope I hit.
19.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Plus 4 plus your strength
4.
mod, which is
1.
1. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage, which you're going to convert half to fire, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's 2 points of fire damage, 3 points of bludgeoning. So that is a total of 7 damage as you swing your hammer into it, hitting the side of the hybrid before you, striking one of its arms. You watch as it buckles and crumples. You hear a crack from the inside, and you watch as one of its arms holding the shiv goes limp and drops the shiv on the ground. And as its attention is fully diverted to you.
Right, if I've got a minor action, I'm gonna... Wait, I've got a bonus action. Oh. Quick question to the party. Are you okay with me spending a spell? Wait, no. Let's do it. This is... Yeah, ignore me. I'm not spending a second level spell for this.
Okay.
So, can I just try and hunker down with my shield to prepare to defend?
Yeah, sure. It'll give you like a bonus to strength or dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Which doesn't particularly matter. So,
Doesn't really matter.
these two are going to rush over, and they are both going to attempt to attack you. First one, actually, you are being... No, you're not being flanked because this guy is attacking Infernal, so it's just with the regular roll. So that is a 13 to hit, a 9 to hit, and a natural 1. Alright, well its friend takes 2 points of damage as it swings at you, and the other one who's about to swing at you getting a single hit in of a total of 20 to hit.
That actually does hit.
Good guy does 2 points of slashing damage as you see he rakes his hand across you in like a very weak manner as this first one rakes at you twice before doing another attack, and you spin around with your shield, whacking its hand, and it just punches the other one through the head, just clean through, all the way through to the other side, and this one just falls down to the ground dead as this one struck it.
Oh! How could you do that to your own friend?
Elsyan.
Okay, sorry, can this guy roll for PTSD damage?
No.
Aww.
Yeah, he's a mindless drone. He's not mortified. He needs to grow up before he can become properly mortified.
Yeah, they really are babies, aren't they? Like running in and just flailing at everyone.
No, I feel kind of bad, but not that bad.
We can safely say that Sasha has now killed a baby. So, Elsyan, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
Obviously, not to be outdone, kills all.
Welcome to the gang.
Behold, you will be next. Technically.
Not to be outdone by Sasha. I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm not gonna kill a baby even worse than he has. I'm gonna ego whip the big spider. Let's get that done and out of the way.
Okay, so that is 3 side points, and give me an attack roll. I believe it is 2d8 for ego whip.
There is no attack roll. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Ah, correct.
You must. Everything that I
Oh,
do is an
right.
intelligence saving
Yeah.
throw.
Alright, let's do an intelligence saving throw. -4, let's go.
Elsyan is,
That's a
Elsyan
6. That's a
to,
that's a total of 2. Do 2d8.
And it's 3. It's a 3d8 damage as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 3d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise I'm not bullshitting you.
That's fine.
I'm assuming that the intelligence
Don't
saving
run!
is because Elsyan is too lazy to roll for this stuff.
Oh,
3d8 psychic
what
damage.
happened?
Correction. 3 points of psychic damage.
Fucking hell. Okay, I've got
The curse has returned, Sam.
On the plus side, though, it won't attack anyone next turn.
Yeah.
That is true.
On a correction, it cannot attack. It can only hide or disengage.
That was the primary reason for using Igor.
Alright. So it takes 3 points of psychic damage.
Although that was 3
this the big
psi
one?
points used for that. That's
this the big one?
depressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 per point of damage.
Fuck you.
Alright, so
Hammer of Inquisition does D10.
as you
That would have gone more depressing.
as you
Sorry.
as you do a little flurry with your hand, there's a whip that strikes out at it. It contacts with the hex, seemingly reducing the effect, but still striking the giant spider before you as the giant spider recoils and takes a few steps back from what has just taken place. Do you wish to move or do anything else?
No, Elsyan's fine, hiding at the back here like the coward that he secretly is.
Alright, so
What do you mean secretly?
moving on to
He
the
thinks it's a secret.
other turns. This one is only going to get 1 attack in with you, Sasha, because you broke his other arm. That's a natural 20 to hit, though, so that's... What is that to hit? That is...
Do I have a way to fuck that over? I don't think I do.
No, you don't. So that is a... total of 8 points of piercing damage as it stabs you with its singular dagger. And Malcom, unfortunately, you are being attacked by 3 of these attacks. That is a total of 5, 21, and 20 to hit. 2 of those hit, I'm going to assume. The other one does not. Which puts that at a total of 8 points of piercing damage. As it shanks you twice. Jab, jab in your chest.
So who's this?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
As Arachne emerges from your hood and raises her 2 main mandibles at the front towards the thing that just attacked you, that lunged towards you. Behold, it is your turn, and Malcolm, you are next. Technically, you're at the same time, so
Alright, well,
Yeah.
this is going to be a rage.
rage. All right, you go into
Just a
rage.
normal, good old rage.
Just a normal, good old rage. Okay. You go into a rage.
Just reduce that to 1. Yeah. And then I would like to attack the big spider. Because it made me mad.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Queglod. No, you piece of shit.
Sorry, Queglod.
That's fine. He'll back off later, and you can.
Yeah, he'll back off later. Natural 1. You swing your axe, and as you swing it through, you swing over and wide, and the chain's not properly fully mended, from what it seems. It seemed there was a
Fuck
minor
you,
flaw in
Chris.
its integrity. As you throw the axe, as it flies across the room just past Sasha and embeds itself in the wall over here.
Is the chain fine?
The axe itself, where it's connected, like the single link, where it was like snapped, is like bent open, and the chain itself is mostly intact. But if you pull it back, there's a chance that the chain could break.
Do I know that the chain might break?
I'm gonna say, with your natural intelligence, probably not.
Okay, but I don't have a bonus action, so I can't pull it back.
Yep, indeed. So,
So that is the end of my turn.
Malcolm, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use Entangle in this general area.
Okay, you're going to create a 4x4 of Entangle, right?
Yep.
Okay, I don't think I have any way to illustrate that, so we're going to use ice.
A pen.
No, because the pen works really badly on this. So we're going to use ice. We'll say that this area here is ice until these guys move. So, using Entangle, what does that require me to do?
Wait, I thought it was a 4x4. Does
It
that
is,
include
but-
these? Okay.
Oh yeah, right, it's 4x4, so it would be extra tiles here.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, that's going to be fun. Alright, so let's start with the giant spider. Giant spider has a -1, that is a 14 saving throw. The two side ones, they also have a -1, that is a total of 16, and that is a total of 6. I'm going to assume that this one and this one succeed, but the one at the back doesn't.
I mean, what's the DC?
What's the DC?
I'm
Save
assuming
DC
it's
should be at the top of
14
your
or
page.
15.
It should be the yellow one.
13.
13? Really? Yellow one? Okay.
It's 13. The blue one's 12.
Okay, so yeah. Yellow one, 13. Yeah, so these two save, they aren't restrained by that. This one, however, is.
Mm-hmm.
First level spell slot for that. And does that end your turn, or do you have anything else you wish to do?
I'm gonna try and... Can I try and move back to here?
You can, but you will take an attack of opportunity from this guy,
yeah,
because he's currently engaged with you.
There's nothing I can do, so...
Okay. And moving on to the last one, so we're going to go 1, 2, moving around here. Just move around. Like that. So,
Well, shit.
Sasha! Alright, so these are all flanking, so they get an advantage
are
on
you
all of them.
sure they aren't pissed at this guy because he just punched a hole through his friend's head?
No, they don't understand the concept. That, like, the other one that came in was clawing at its buddy because it didn't realise it was dead.
Oh.
Oh god, that
They don't understand what death is. They're newborns.
Right. How much damage am I taking?
Well, I've got to roll 9 total attacks with advantage, so give me a minute. Your AC is what, 19?
Yep.
4, 5, 6, natural 20, 7, 8. Okay, so you take 1 natural 20 and 2 hits out of the 9 attacks.
Okay.
So we'll start with the 2 basic attacks, which do a total of 3 points of 3 points of slashing for those 2 attacks, and then for the natural 20, that is a total of 4 points of slashing.
Okay. Hey, I need healing. I need healing.
Just to check, is that 7 slashing total?
Yeah.
Out of 9 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
you
7
got
total?
it fairly well.
7 total. Yeah, it was 4 and a 3.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
That's
Good,
7.
good, I'm good.
That's 7 points of total slashing damage. That's
Yeah, I still need healing.
yeah.
So,
Out of
yeah.
9 attacks, 3 of them hit,
Alright.
and 1 of
Yeah.
them was a nat 20, which did the 4
7
damage.
damage out of 9 attacks is even less efficient than Elsyan.
You always find a bright side of this. Queglod, it is your turn. Actually, no. Before that happens, it's the top of the round. So at the top of the round, this guy is also conveniently red. His buddy fall down, and they have to make their strength saving throws. And one of them fails, and I'm going to say that it is that guy, the one I got my cursor on, and the other guy is safe. This guy is restrained. This guy is restrained. Alright.
Okay, I can take out all the little ones, I think. But seriously, I need healing.
Okay.
You're the healer.
You're the healer.
Well, yeah, but if I don't deal with them, I'm going to die. I'm gonna die even with healing.
Well, too bad I don't have any AoE moves because Chris doesn't let me do whirlwind.
Well, no, because that's a ranger class feature. Like, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
It's literally a ranger class feature, so you
Yeah.
can't learn it as a barbarian. So,
Okay.
Well, I don't have any healing spells, Harlan, so I don't know what you want from me.
and Sasha, you're
Deal
technically
with the
next.
big boy. Kill
Yeah.
the big guy if you
Yeah.
can.
I can lob a healing potion at your head.
No, I've got healing potions.
Yeah.
Don't
I
worry.
can give
Just
you a
Kill the big
massage.
guy.
You might break
kill
your
the big guy. I can deal. I can
shoulders.
hopefully deal with all of the ones that are around me. Just yeah.
I can give
Yeah,
you a
can I-
delusion that makes you feel nice before you die. Like seeing your loved ones for the last time. That's about the best I can do.
Man, if anything, that's
Aw.
brutal.
You can make you think that you're healthy and the placebo effects. You win.
See, delusion doesn't go that far. That's the problem. I can't make him think he's in a better situation.
Queglod, what would you like to do?
What would I like to do? Can I fire Eldritch Blast through, like, can I crawl? Yeah, I can crawl, like...
You can move through other people's tiles, so I can assume you can fire through Behold. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you
I
can
can-
just
I can-
move
I can
into his
just fire
tile,
through.
fire, and then move. Actually, no, that'd be a
Oh, if
disadvantage
I'm
at
moving
that
in,
range.
I'd need... Yeah.
But you could move, like, there, and it would only have half cover.
Oh, that's a full square.
Yeah, you can move there. The disadvantage of being there is that you are considered as if you're squeezing down to a smaller size. And
Okay.
squeezing means that you're slower, so it's difficult terrain effectively.
Right.
So it's 10 feet of movement.
Chris,
Hello.
is it possible to go through from a normal rage to a
20 rage?
yeah?
Yeah.
Does it require a bonus action?
Yes, but it doesn't require another rage.
Yeah, but I won't be able to attack with them. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move here then and take a shot.
Okay. So it would have half cover, so that means its AC goes up by
Yeah.
2. So give me a roll.
This is +5, so hopefully...
So, this is this. Wait, I've gone past it. Where is this? That
That's
is
a 19.
Okay, that hits. I can tell you that without looking at his AC. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, nice. I should have rolled these at the same time.
It's fine. Roll them now. And this is all going to be fire damage.
Yeah.
You
18 fire damage.
having enough of what it is, you do like a quick flick of your wrist, and again another phoenix goes outwards, and you watch as the entire thing is engulfed in flames, as its body begins to turn to kind of like a charred paste almost. Your hex is now not on this target. I'll put ice there.
Something.
Giant Buddha is dead.
Woohoo!
And if you want to move your hex, you're welcome to do so, as well as move
Yeah,
back.
it's
If
a
you wish.
minor action.
I have a feeling that the gangly ones are gonna be the problem.
Again?
Yeah,
No,
I'll move
no.
onto this guy. I get the feeling he'll die quickly, and I can just reapply it, and then move back.
Okay.
And Felipe can still move, so I'm gonna send him to bother this guy.
You're not going to have him attack a baby?
Nah. it'll be
I
fine.
can deal with the babies, I think.
Yeah, Harlan can deal with the baby.
Okay.
Yeah, Sasha can deal with the baby.
Alright,
I want to
so
bother these guys. So that
what would you
he's-
like to do with Felipe? Would you like him to do damage or distract him?
Oh yeah, can he do a more distracting action?
He can do a more distracting action, yeah. It would
Yeah,
be
sure.
basically it would be a hindering move. That
Yeah,
would
I want to get him
give
to
him
try and-
disadvantage on the attack, which would then
Yeah,
cancel
I
out
wanna
due
get-
to advantage on this.
Yeah, these guys are dangerous. That's still helpful.
Okay. ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him. I guess land. I guess stay by his head and like flutter at him.
Alright,
much as
so
you
I'm just going to send him this guy,
Sure.
so now that I can bother to do so. So,
It does kind of look like roots coming out with the
okay,
cracking.
so I'm just
that's
going to
quite
do a
nice.
quick d20
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, I guess so.
That's a natural 3. Yeah, he's like thoroughly distracted as Felipe begins like flying around him and distracting him, cawing in his face.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Sasha, you are after the spider, who is now dead. Sasha, your turn.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to use Word of Radiance.
Oh. what does that do?
Everything within 5 foot of me has to do a Constitution saving throw.
Including Felipe?
Let me check that because I believe it's just enemies, but
If it says creatures, it is including Felipe. If it
That's
says
fine. He's somewhat
Each creature
expendable, I
of
guess.
my choice that I can
Of
see
my
within
choice.
range.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Felipe ain't taking shit, but everything else is.
Everything else, what does it do?
Constitution saving throw,
Flip.
and and 1d6 damage.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's start with the blue
Unfortunately,
guy
my
at the
spell save
top.
is not the highest.
Blue guy at the top. What's the DC?
What?
What's your DC? Your spell DC? It's 14, isn't it?
13 actually. But I am double checking that because I don't know whether it's changed with my level ups.
Well, it shouldn't because it increases with your wisdom. So
Yes, there's also a proficiency bonus thing apparently. Which...
Yes, your proficiency doesn't upgrade to level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well then, yeah, 13.
with 13, yeah, it still fails. Second one below it, succeeds. Right of that, succeeds. One above that, fails. And this guy
Who is distracted.
meets your DC. Because it's Constitution, not an attack roll.
But if I'm the one attacking, does that mean I win or lose?
It's a saving throw. It's not an attack roll, so it wouldn't count.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't
Okay.
benefit from it. It's when he attacks.
Okay, well, these two take 1d6. I'm assuming
Those
they're
two
dead.
take 1d6. Give me a roll, please. Roll these two.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both dead. The hex is
Yeah.
somewhere off in the
Yeah,
middle.
I can
With
roll
them,
that.
with my bonus action, can I just try and neck a healing potion or what?
Yeah, you can woof a healing potion of your own as long as you have one on hand.
I do, in fact, have one on hand.
Okay, so you heal by 2 plus 2d4 fee. The healing potion.
Let me just change my number of them to 1.
That's fine. Then give me a roll. Next is Elsyan after this one guy who is now alone and killed his best friend.
Ha!
going to
I got the literal lowest possible score.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
4. Excellent. He is
I know
going
that
to
feeling.
attempt to attack Harlan with a miss, a hit with a 21 total, and another miss. He does.
Remember, he is distracted by Felipe.
No, this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
watch
at the
as he
top.
claws at you and claws at your skin. He does no points of damage.
He does no damage.
It's a light
What?
tickle.
Does he have a negative mod?
He has a negative mod. And when you're rolling a d4 and you roll a 1, it's kind of 0 damage.
It's got such soft, supple hands.
Yeah, it has. It like caresses the side of your cheek, but that's about it.
Like he
this
broke his nails on his friend's foot.
I'm a god, I broke my nail.
Oh, this doesn't feel right. Oh no.
No, it doesn't at all. It's mildly disturbing. Maybe more disturbing than the fact that he murdered his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, it's using the same hand. Oh no.
Elsyan.
Oh.
Elsyan, it's your turn. Behold, you are next.
What can I actually see here?
You saw a bright light flash which destroyed 2 of these things. You can vaguely see the outline of these individuals, and you can see Felipe coring at one of them. It's not the easiest thing to see, but you can still see them.
I can still see
I will
them.
say
And
you'll
that
need
means
to do a
you can-
perception check per, and I'll say anything above a 10 is a success.
I mean, frankly, you could just go around here and you'd get like good vision on all of them.
That's
I believe.
true.
I would just be able to make it. Or it doesn't matter if I'm standing in the weapon, say there.
If you do, it's classed as difficult terrain to move out of it, and you'll be considered restrained if attacked by a spider in there.
And I presume it's the same there, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
I-
how about you just make the perception score and see who you can see?
Fuck it, yeah. First, I actually no, I'm going to stay where I am. Do it. Then see if I can't see anyone, then I'll move.
Yeah, you can easily see both of them.
Didn't mean to do it with advantage, but oh well.
No, it was 1 per. I copied it on purpose.
Ah, I see. So I can see them.
You can see both of them happily. Yeah.
Excellent. So
One
that
of
was an
them
entire
is-
waste of time.
One of them is restrained, by the way.
And one of them is
And one of them is being
distracted.
distracted.
Eh. So I'll go for the one that's being distracted actually because restraint can't really get to us. So I will do. I did come up with a decision, but I've decided something else. Let's go. I'll do Hammer of Inquisition for 2 psi points. That is a Wisdom saving throw.
And that is 210, I believe. It's
No, sorry,
wisdom saving.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wisdom saving? Who are you? And what have you done? What have you done with Elsyan? All right, that is a fail with a total of 7.
That's him failing, right?
That's him failing, yeah. It's an intelligence saving throw. Nice. That's 15 points of psychic damage.
Onto that big fucker.
That actually brings that guy down. Quite easily, you watch as Felipe is distracting. You watch as a little bit of blood seems to trickle from the side of its six eyes, and Felipe pecks at it, and you watch its head just go poof and just explode into like this small gas of blood, or like vaporized blood, which like
have I just covered
sizzles out into the area. Felipe has like a front mask of red on him, just like he looked into the exhaust when it was turned on, and before you watch the rest of the corpse just fall down onto the ground before the vines grow around it and encompass it.
Well then, I'm also gonna move up, just here slightly. That is a massive movement, obviously. So useful.
Far. Alright, so Behold, you
We're
are
slowly
next
inching
after
forward,
these guys. Do they get to make saving throws at the end of their... Oh no, they get to use their action to try and make a strength saving throw, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so strength saving throw for this top one. That is a total... Oh, that's a natural 20, so stuff that. And then the other one, so he's fine again. One more. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. And this one is natural 2. Nope. He's still restrained. So, that is... And then this one is going to climb over his friend. Who killed his friend?
Queglod.
Queglod. Alright, so can't see... Didn't know Queglod did it. So... Actually, if anything... I have a... Yeah. It's going for Sasha, just because it saw the blinding light that, like, killed a bunch of it, and it can see, like, a bunch of corpses around Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha, you are currently the main attention, which is attacks with advantage, and it has 3 of them. Flanking. That is a 20 total to hit. That is a natural 20 to hit. And that is a 22 total to hit.
I'm down. Like, I'm dead. There is not a way I get out of this.
Okay, that
How
is...
much HP do you have, out of interest?
I have 11 HP right now.
Okay, this is potentially very bad then. So that is 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus the natural 20, which is another 6, which is 18, plus 3 is 21 points of piercing damage as it goes shank, shank, shank into your back where you're unprotected after the radiance as it just jumps out and leaps onto you and stabs you in several places.
Yeah,
You watch
done.
as Sasha falls to the ground, unconscious.
Death saving throw? Death saving throw?
Yes. Actually, hold on. This
Mhm.
matters.
It wouldn't have been enough to kill him outright.
It's not enough to kill me outright.
It doesn't
now,
matter. But the order of the damage means that last hit does 2 automatic death saving throws. So I would like you to roll me 3 death saving throws, please.
Does anyone
And,
have? a
however,
lot
the
of
first
things
2
on
can't
they
succeed.
haven't told me about.
The first 2 can't succeed. So
Wait,
you can't. You can only gain fails from them, but you can also not gain fails from them.
Okay, so
So anything under a 10 is a fail. That is 1 failed save, and then 1 which can earn you a success. Okay, that is success. So you have 1 success, 1 fail. That was a 1, you were outright dead. Just saying.
I
Yeah.
need to definitely get a lot more diamonds.
Oh yeah! If Sasha dies here, it's going to cost you well over 1,000 gold to resurrect her.
I need diamonds. A lot
Yeah.
of them now.
Yeah, I told the party this, they ignored me.
Hmm.
So,
please save me.
I would if I could.
lies. So,
Right through me.
at the end of that, it's Bhold and Malcolm's turn.
Hello. Okay. What roll would it be to get my axe back?
It'll be a strength save. It'll be a strength check with advantage because you're raging.
Okay.
You better roll high.
Yep, and I am going to be and then I'll need you to roll this nice other dice as well alongside it to make to do a
The
quick
scary
check.
dice.
Needs to be all of them.
There's 4 ones on the board right now.
Okay, that is perfectly fine. You pull back your axe. The chain is a little bit wobbly, and you probably shouldn't throw it again. But hey, you have your axe back now.
Nice. Is that the bonus action?
That's your bonus action.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Please
And then-
kill the one that killed me.
The one on top.
Yeah.
What happens if I move here?
Does he have to make a strength saving throw, Malcolm, or is it choice?
Check real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to double check as well, just to help out with all this. So, what is
Now,
it?
question: do I put my health to the minus it's on, or do I put it to the?
difficult terrain.
20 foot square at a point in range. A creature in the area and you cast a spell and succeed a strength saving throw will be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. The creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength saving throw to be free.
Sorry, remind
Yeah.
me what difficult terrain does.
It doubles the cost to move. So to move onto
Right.
here, it takes 10 foot.
Okay.
rather than five.
Can I move on top of this guy though?
Yes, he is also difficult terrain because he is a corpse.
Never mind then. Won't this be double?
No, it doesn't matter either
Okay.
way.
I mean,
That's
if
fine.
you go
Can't
there, at the very least, you can deal with this guy as well if need be. But that all depends on what you want to do.
That's true. Alright, I'll attack the guy on top.
So, give me an attack roll. Reckless or not?
No.
Okay.
At 24. Oh, at 22. Never mind.
Oh. 24. Oh, never mind. It's 22 because that makes all the difference. All right, roll the damage, please.
Yep. 15.
9 plus 6 is 15 points of damage. All right, that guy goes down as you just stab on top of him. You're making a small pile of corpses over here. Okay. You have a little bit remaining of your movement, and Malcolm, it is your turn.
Yep,
What
it's Malcolm.
What exactly can I do to help?
You have Healing Word, you can use Healing Word. If you have Cure Wounds, you can move up and use Cure Wounds. However, you will take an opportunity attack because you're moving out of his attack range.
I'm gonna use Healing Word.
So use Healing Word. At what level?
Just first level, because I can't do it.
As a D4 plus... What's your spellcasting modifier?
5, I believe. Check real quick. Yeah, 5.
Alright, so that's 9 points of healing. Would you,
Okay.
Asher? You are now back
Would
up.
that be?
You're on 9 hit points, because it doesn't take you into negative, it's just straight 0.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, if it then exceeds your maximum health, you instantly get killed.
Mhm. Okay.
So, that is... that is 9 points of damage, or 9 points of healing, sorry. And you are now back up. Do not remove your fail, but remove your success.
Okay, doke.
Okay, and
And then I'm gonna.
that was only your
Sorry.
bonus action. That was only your bonus action, so you still have an action.
Can I use an action to chug a healing potion?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you chug a healing potion, which is 2d4 plus 2.
I mean, could you not? You could use your. Never mind.
That is a total of 7 points of healing, and you may now remove 1 healing potion. Okay, so that's 7 points of healing to you, and that ends Malcolm's turn, unless you wish to move and take an opportunity attack. Other than that, this one is now going to again claw at Sasha. With its little babby claws, it doesn't manage to hit you.
Oh.
Also, you're prone. Actually, no, you're prone. It has advantage. Let's see if any of these second attacks will hit you. One of them will. And it does. No damage. Never mind.
They stroke me again.
Yeah, this one is like helping you up. Like it's trying to be nice for some reason. It's like trying to help you up before the other one like hisses over it and like slaps its arm before it drops you back down onto the ground again.
Can I like get advantage on getting up because one of them was like fucking helping me up?
Well, it takes it'll take 5 feet of movement because you're being helped, but otherwise it would be half your movement. But it doesn't matter. So yeah,
Right.
Queglod is now your turn.
Oh,
And Sasha, you'll be after this.
Cool. Kill the red ones.
I mean, kill the babies. That's what you've been doing this entire time.
Oh no, I'm gonna kill the babies. Do you kill the red ones?
yes. If I move here, can I see round Malcom?
Yeah, easily.
Cool. Right.
That's Felipe.
Yeah.
Oh, Felipe's over here.
Also,
He's over here.
where did your hex end up going?
It disappeared when that guy died, so it's moving to here now with my minor action. Or bonus action, whatever. And then, yeah.
Me mini action.
Yeah.
Give me an attack roll. That is another hit, and that is 7 plus 6.
That's 16
fire.
fire damage.
13 points of fire damage, plus the 3, which makes it
Uh,
16. Double that is
yeah,
32
16.
points of fire damage. Yeah! It's thoroughly ripped. Yeah.
Yeah.
There goes your hex again, as you watch as Queglod again cleaning up. At this point, it's just like a mild click of the fingers, that's it. Like, she doesn't even care anymore, she's just firing them
suppose
out.
that the roots like all catch fire and this guy gets fired up.
No, the roots aren't catching fire. If anything,
Worth
a few
a
of them are becoming singed, but they're not burning.
Okay.
Yeah. I always kind of assumed that the flame orb was just like momentarily turning it a flame.
No,
It's
just all.
Yeah, it's not just this like it's not making.
It's
Like a
not
flamethrower
making
of
fire,
anything.
it's basically making it like a spark of fire which is working, and all of the damage
Yeah.
is like changing.
Yeah, it's not something that would catch.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
Effectively. It's magical flame, not physical flame. Yeah.
Hmm.
Still
it
has
was-
properties of physical flame,
yeah.
but not as much. Anyway, so Sasha, it's your turn.
No, Felipe needs to move.
Oh, Felipe's going to move over and
Oh
attack.
god.
Yeah. He's gonna
make
move.
an
He's just gonna. He's just gonna bother this guy again.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that? I assume
No, I roll for that.
Oh, okay, sure.
So that is D20.
Oh,
That's
it's
a
a
natural
saving throw.
1. Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh, okay. Plus 4, I believe, for 1 damage. I'll check his stats in a minute.
Yep, it's dead.
Oh.
Felipe just dive bombs this poor thing cawing in front of it before it like shrinks back and goes into like a crouch down position. Felipe dive bombs it and like plucks out one of its eyes, and you just watch as it like grabs where its eye is before like collapsing on its side.
So this is Felipe, still coated in blood,
Murdering another.
dive bombing people and ripping their eyes out.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to use Dolorous Bell or Toll the Dead on on the one that's the red one that I can see in front of me.
Okay, is that a saving throw or an attack roll?
That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, what's their wisdom?
Mhm.
Their wisdom is it's neutral. Interesting. And the DC, I'm assuming, is 14. Alright, that's a 12.
13.
That's a 12, so that fails.
Yeah, so that deals. Has it been hurt at any point? Like taken any damage?
This one, no. Hasn't been attacked at
No.
all yet.
Okay, then it takes 1d8 of damage.
Okay.
Of necrotic, in case that's important.
Go ahead. 3 points of damage.
3.
Takes 3 points of damage as it stands there and it squirms as it hears this bell, and it tries to reach up with its. It tries to reach for where its head would be, but its arms are currently held down by the vines. They're dead. Elsyan,
Yes, that is
it
my
is
name.
your turn.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, I forgot to use my bonus action. Never mind.
You want to use it? You can use it now. Just let me know.
I would like to prepare to defend myself.
Okay. Advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws, but it doesn't matter. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah.
You need
Can I
to use
see
your
that
full
guy?
turn to impose disadvantage.
Presume I can see that guy over there, right?
Yeah, easily.
Just double checking. Right, I'm gonna mind thrust him. Make my life nice and simple.
Intelligence saving throw. That is a natural 14 with a -4 is 10. So that is 1d10 points of psychic damage.
Oh yes, 1d10.
Okay, go ahead. You roll. Plus... Oh no, you are not... Oh no, you would still be focused on your focus, which I focused on last time, which is the Psychic Assault focus. So that would be a...
+2.
That'd be a +2, so it's 11.
Yes.
Which... Is it?
Yes!
Yeah, you watch as it can't reach for its head, you watch as blood begins to trickle down from the side of its head where there are like these small holes, and its eyes just begin dripping and drooping out of it as it just laxes back and falls as the vines claim it.
And that's another dead baby.
And no, that's not the baby.
No, that's an
What's
adult.
That's an adult.
That was an adult.
Yeah, red ones were fully
I've been killing
grown,
adults
the
all
other
this
one-
time. I should have been killing babies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Behold. It's your turn. There's a
Hello.
singular baby before
Yes.
you.
I'm going to smash the fuck out of it.
In attack roll. Reckless or no?
Yes.
I could see it coming. Give me a roll.
19. 8.
Oh no, only 8 points of damage. As you just
Feels
bring your
bad.
axe down and it's like trying to help up Sasha, you just like cut off its arms. And it like squirms a bit with the little stumps that it has before you give it a quick swing across and its head just bolts off and lands to the side.
I feel really bad about this now, actually.
That is combat over.
Right. I am going to... Okay, everyone who's taken damage, come over to me. Like, how much damage is everyone... do I need to heal multiple people, or do I just need to heal myself?
I
None.
have 18 health
Yeah.
left.
18... Okay, I
How
need
much
to know
did
how
you
much
lose?
damage you have lost.
Math! Da, 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 da. And there we'll take a quick break
5.
just so that these guys can organise their math,
Nice.
which Sasha
Okay.
is bad at. And
I think if I just
But what do you need to calculate?
oh well, it's alright. We'll take a quick
Basically-
toilet break and grab drinks and so we'll be back,
Okay.
back in a minute.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I don't drink.
Much for the side.
Anyway, so we return with our party partially healed up. Well, some of them anyway. And they have decided, and you've all decided that you're going to make your way down here. Did anybody else want to do anything else while you're in here, or just leave?
If we wait there any longer, more spiders will come.
Okay, so you're all leaving, I guess?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I need marching order and positioning within this
First.
general box. First, okay.
I'll stay where I am. I'm gonna stay at the back in case something comes for us.
Yeah, you.
I'm having issues with my mouse, so I can't move myself.
Where do you want to be? I'll move you. Where do you want to be?
I want to be like here.
Elsyan?
Okay.
And Queglod?
I'll go second then. I feel like I'm a bit more durable than Elsyan.
You definitely are. My max health is 21.
Yay.
Okay, we'll say
It's only
that.
two
And then
less.
Sasha bring up the rear.
It's only 2 less
So-
health than mine.
As you're all moving through, you hear the voices that you've heard before, Elsyan. It's the Ekin Chorus Cost. What light are you emitting at the moment, Sudz? Malcom.
Dim.
Dim light?
Dim.
Okay, so Behold, you can barely see where you're going.
Thanks, Malcolm.
I mean,
You just can continue to move onwards.
Yes.
But what did that actually mean? What he said? Did I hear?
Oh, he was, he shouted, "Send in another scout. Comes back dead. If it doesn't come back, we know that they're still in there."
Guys, they know we're here.
well, time to say hello.
Say hello very loudly and brutally.
Okay,
Let's
so
do
are
it.
you moving forward?
I guess we are.
Okay.
I'm voting yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, an update
Can't
to
wait
the
for
current
that,
location of where people actually are.
Oh, and also they're sending in another small guy.
Oh,
maybe
God.
we... That is absolutely terrifying, Chris. Just them marching in formation.
Correction, they are not marching in formation.
They are waiting.
You watch as this one is running out towards you guys, and there is a wall of babies in front of you.
Oh, baby. Nice.
Yes,
Does
they're all...
anyone have a way to turn it around? Because if they're going back, they won't know we're here.
I'm going to do a perception check, and I'd like everybody to do a stealth check, please.
Yeah, that would be you, Elsyan.
That would be the
Yeah, I
guy who,
thought
you know,
so.
has like mind screwing tricks, Jedi mind tricks.
Do
Everyone
I
wants
have
to
the
do
right
a
sort of mind screwing tricks with me at this
stealth
exact
check with a plus
No.
10? Give me
No,
a
there is
roll.
no plus 10.
Oh, how come?
Because entangles concentration.
Ah, never mind then. No plus 10. Have you rolled Infernal? Did someone just re-roll Harlan's?
I rolled it again because I have disadvantage. It's a 9.
Okay. And you've already rolled Infernal? You haven't said anything, Angel. We can't hear you if you are.
I'm lagging.
You're lagging. 12. Alright, time to roll this guy's perception. Meh.
My stealth is 4, so
Your stealth is 4, he sees you, and he is gonna turn around and he's gonna look at all of them and he's just gonna go click to click click for the rest of them. You don't understand this language, but it's certainly not natural.
It's a clickety language.
Do you move forward, yes or no?
Do we? Yes? No?
Yes, I
Yes.
think we just charge in here recklessly like idiots. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
well, it's charge in or try and negotiate.
And quite frankly, you're leaving that up to Elsyan,
Hmm.
because he's the one that can speak Undercommon here.
Just before the fight, just before hell breaks loose, just want to take stock of abilities. Is Ice Knife our only real option for AoE?
I've got a melee area AoE with Divine Word, but it's not the most likely to hit everything.
And I have Flame Sphere, which does a...
yes.
And it lasts
Oh,
a
that
while.
would be fantastic. You can just sort of like have that be a rolling ball of death.
Yep.
So I've got no AoE.
Yeah, it's just Arms
Yet.
of Hadar for me, and that's around.
Yeah,
Um,
no, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So let's.
Another couple levels and I'll get there.
Alright.
So I think
Yeah.
Flaming Sphere is the way to go, honestly. But yeah, we need to.
Should I try and
Just let
stun
it
them
look,
before we go around? I can possibly brighten up light and go around the corner and brighten up Lighthouse really quick and maybe catch a few of them off guard with the bright light suddenly appearing.
Is that going to be the plan then? Just try and blitz them.
Honestly, it's probably the best we've got.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Do the flash, Flaming Sphere, try and break the formation and just sprint through. Get the crystal, get back up, get out.
But that's not the actual crystal.
Mhm.
No, there's another one.
The
deeper in.
crystal's
That's that we're
down
going to
here.
look
Yeah.
for. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Deeper in. Yeah, and may I also remind you that this crystal, which is weaker, is about 5 foot, 6 foot across. You don't know how much it weighs.
Well, we're not trying. We're not necessarily trying to take it with us. We're probably trying to destroy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the plan?
Let's go.
Alright, so
I mean,
And
actually,
I guess
that's
I'm
a
gonna go in
thought.
front.
Can we theoretically fit it in the bag of holding?
no, it's
We
a
don't
2
know
foot
how much
wide
it weighs.
opening.
Yeah, too big.
And also how much it weighs, because if it weighs too much, it will tear it open and everything in your bag of holding just disappears. Like it's gone.
Okay.
Huh.
Let's not over bulge it.
You don't want to be putting
So-
bodies in it. What? So, Malcolm, you're running on ahead?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the light for Lighthouse and then go ahead. And then once I go around the corner, like, I'm gonna quickly go around the corner and brighten up Lighthouse as much as I can.
So, as you brighten up Lighthouse emits a 30-foot radius, so where would you like to stand to emit this?
Uh,
And as you rush around the corner, all of these move forward a bit. Rustle, 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 rustle.
Apologies.
So,
I guess I'm...
As
That
they
was the sound of them
come.
running forward.
I guess I'm gonna stand right where I'm at and do it.
Alright, 30-foot radius from where you are. So let's put on something different, shall we? Yeah, should be fine.
okay.
So, 30-foot radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that encompasses all of them. 5. Yep, that encompasses all of the... Oh no. Yeah, it does. It encompasses all of them. Alright, so... Ah, frick. And this is going to be a lot of rolls. Alright, this one. Fails. Fails. Succeeds. Succeeds. Fails. 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 I'm going to flip these two over because they succeeded. You know, I should do it the other way. They aren't dead, they're just... I'm just putting up their status. That one succeeds. Fails. Fails. Succeeds. Succeeds. Fails. Alright.
And what
And
about
then these guys... they seem unaffected by it. As you set out this explosion of light from Lighthouse, radiating and glancing off of all the cobweb from the nearby area, you set out this bright light. All of you have to shield your eyes mildly, and Arachne disappears back into your hood and curls up. as you watch as all of these ones hold up to their hands up to their eyes, and they start groaning and like buckling and like wobbling a little bit. These ones bring up one of their arms to shade their eyes, but they seem to be standing where they are. These ones cover their eyes momentarily, for this one is going to take a shot at you. He's going to use a special arrow.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, he's not okay, not sure. That sucks.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's got
is he
special
not?
crafted arrows.
He just has special arrows. Okay.
Yes, he does.
That's not
So,
bad.
that is a 12 to hit.
It does.
That does. Okay. That is 7 points of piercing damage, and you are now covered in blood. As you watch as this arrowhead shatters on the front of you, small shards of glass dig into your flesh underneath your armor, and this giant tide of blood just covers you. You watch as he then performs a mild incantation, and I would like you to make... Let's see. This should be in here. I need to have this up. So it is that spell there. Come on, scroll down. Okay. So I would like you to make...
straight up dive.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Okay, what is the total?
10.
10? Okay.
Mm.
You watch, all of you watch as this arrow hits the front of Malcom. Small shards dig into the front of him as he's covered with this tide of blood. And you watch below him, in a 3x3 around him, this giant red seal forms underneath him before these tendrils go up and they latch onto the side of his skin, hooking into him, doing 2 points of slashing damage, and you cannot move until the end of your next turn.
Alright, with that, I'm gonna...
I'd also like everyone to roll initiative now that that has taken place.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke on him.
Does that
It's
should work.
react.
Okay. Let me just roll their initiative. So you, you, and you. Okay, you all rolled pretty good.
Except for me. And initiative's the one thing
you guys? No, I
use
wasn't
luck
watching you guys.
Yeah.
yet. Oh no.
Never assume that anything good is on our end.
Of course. Why else would it be? And then I need to do them as 3 lots, otherwise this is going to get complicated. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you got... Oh, you're monstrous, okay.
Killed.
No. They're not dead. Who do you think they are? I think that's your stats. What are your stats? Oh, I need to make this smaller. It's getting in the way. Make it font size 9. Alright, there we go. You don't have as high a bonus as I thought, but you have the same. Okay. Never mind, that changes nothing then. Him. You go down by 1, you go down by 1, and then each of the swarm of wall babies. Okay, that's not terrible. In a way. Alright, 25 to 20.
20.
20. Alright, 20 on Bhold. 20 to 15. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
8.
Anybody else got lower than 5?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Apologies. I was not paying attention. I got a 16.
Okay, there we go. Queglod.
Punish me how you will. Sorry, I completely phased out there.
Punish you how I will. You're at the back of the queue. And you can't see anything. Punish dismissed.
Fair enough.
Queglod.
Just my general
got
life
3.
situation.
You rolled 3. And Malcom?
I had 2.
2. Fitting. So,
One time I roll well on initiative, everyone else rolls before
it's not that
below
bad.
5.
It's not
Please,
that.
please defend Malcolm until he can flaming sphere. This is a problem.
Or dies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
probably gonna die.
You don't know that. It's not like you guys are at the bottom of the initiative or anything.
I'm gonna.
Malcolm has higher dex than the Wall of Babies. So that's fine. I'm just gonna call him that because it's funnier. So top of the initiative, Behold.
Hold on. I need 3d10 because of Hellish Rebuke.
Oh yes, 3d10. This could hurt. Do they have weakness to fire? Okay.
You tell us.
No, I'm not telling you anything. Alright, give me the 3d10 roll for Hellish Rebuke using your reaction. Do I need to make a save or is it... Oh, I need to make a save, but I still take half damage if I succeed. So what is it? We'll say that's the damage. 19 damage, but what's the save?
The save is 12.
But what is it again?
What's the type? The dex? Is it constitution?
Dex, yeah.
Hold
It is
on.
Dex.
Dex. Alright, let's do this then. That is a 23 save. With a +4 and a natural 19. So it takes half damage, which is 10 points of fire damage. Actually, no. Half rounded down always. So 9. 9 points of fire damage on... Which one was that? Hunter 1 or 2?
The one that shot me.
Hunter 2. Okay. Righty-ho. Alright.
He has a name, Chris.
Yes, he has.
Terratan number 3.
Tartan number 2, actually.
I thought that well, in the line 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, it's hunters and then general, but oh well. So, Behold, you are first on the initiative.
That's a general.
Hello. Can I see everything?
Yes, there is a blinding light somewhere in front of you, but then other than that, after it fades a bit, after the small days, you can see everything.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, did anyone heal me, by the way, or no?
Nope.
Okay. If I die, this is on you.
That's not how it works.
Oh goodness!
Wait, you're running
I
past these ones.
Oh, well,
They're
never
still
mind.
alive.
Yeah,
You can run. They're still alive. You can run past
yeah,
them
but
quite
they
easily.
can.
This one will get the opportunity attack.
Yeah, I know.
So you running past, or
Sure, why not?
so it's going to make
I
an
can make
opportunity
For a
attack?
good reason, why not?
Makes a single opportunity attack. That is a total to hit of 7.
No.
Nope. There's a little baby touch on the, just like tries to slap you on the way
Alright.
past and fails.
Frenzied Rage, let's go, fuck it.
Alright, Frenzied Rage. Okay, oh, and you can now see the rest of the
That
chamber.
is one thing I would not suggest you do.
What?
Let's go fuck it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I've got a dirty mind. I apologize greatly.
No, you don't.
Ooh, why are
Yeah,
these
you're
gold
right.
and swords?
Oh, they're, that's not gold.
Oh, whoops.
It's wood. Yeah, they're hatchets. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it
I
was
was
gold. but-
Understandable, yeah.
Oh, hey, look, a rope.
Alright, well, time to attack this kid.
Alright, so that's just a regular attack. Reckless or no?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh!
Alright, so D20 times 2, 6, 5, total of 11, plus whatever your
Plus
Frenzied Rage
6.
thing is. Which is 6.
Plus 6.
That's 11 plus 6, which is 17 points of damage. Whew!
Oh,
That's pretty good for a first strike.
Sure is.
Oh yeah. What is AC? 17 points of damage puts him at that. That's not bad. He doesn't look particularly terribly injured. The hit was tough enough that it kind of broke his posture and he is now not fully prepared, but he saw you strike into him. What, would you like to do anything else?
I can't.
Okay. Oh, I should probably also elevate these guys. Oh, I deleted my tiles. Right. But I did that. So now we will use it is a white block with a black side to it.
Amazing.
I know. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. That doesn't. Oh, why does it not work? Oh my! Alright, never mind then. Alright, we'll just say that these two are like. Did I just delete that? I didn't. I've got it. Alright, we'll just say that these two are 15 feet in the air, hanging from the webs above. Alright, so Hunter number 1, seeing the berserking Goliath run through, is going to... What is he going to use on you? He is going to Hunter's Mark you. Okay, so that uses up one of his. His is used. Okay, so you are now Hunter's Marked, and he is now going to perform a basic attack against you. That is a 24 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, it.
24 to hit with Hunter's Mark. That is an extra d6. So that is 10 points of piercing damage, halved because you are raging. And he is going to scuttle around this way, and he is going to be hanging from the ceiling at this point, scuttling up and further. The other one, who's its turn now, is going to again aim down at Malcom, and this time is going to fire a regular arrow. Going to also Hunter's Mark you. That is a 12 to hit.
Yep.
That is a total of 9 points of piercing damage.
Done.
You're unconscious?
Yep.
Okay.
How is your AC 12?
His AC is
My
11.
AC's 11.
What?
How?
He doesn't have the dex, and nobody bothered to build him a breastplate. He's wearing basic armor.
I didn't have the time.
Nobody chooses to buy him one. I'm just saying. He asked, and
When did
If you
she
said
ask?
you wanted to, but
yes, he
I
did.
don't remember this.
he asked
Neither
me,
do I.
but I was like,
He asked.
Oh,
He asked
you asked
Behold,
me
who
to
has the
make
money,
one, you didn't ask me to
and he
buy
asked
one.
Sasha for one. He asked Behold for the money. Behold said no.
oh my god.
He asked Sasha to make one.
Wait, didn't he ask for
Sasha
like
never.
600 gold ones?
400, because that's how much a basic breastplate costs.
Oh.
Other than that, he has Barkskin as his main thing, but he hasn't had a turn yet.
Are we horrible people?
Yes.
Just one thing. Can Malcolm wear a breastplate?
Yeah.
I don't think Druids can wear metal
No,
armor.
he comes from the Barren Lands. In the Barren Lands, it's okay to use metal, and all druids can use it, according to his backstory, because that's
okay.
what I already have as a pretense.
And I didn't
Alright.
know that, but I just picked it anyways.
Yes, so he can use metal. It's a hindrance which I don't see is relevant unless it's backstory relevant. So, Elsyan, is your turn.
Excellent! I presume where I'm standing right now, I can see nothing.
You can see all of the babies, and quite a lot
Yay,
of them are currently
that's
stunned. Yes, they're stunned.
Not actually
so-
a lot of use for Elsyan right now.
Yeah. Other than that, you can spend 10 feet of movement to move past each of these squares if you wish.
Okay. I can't just go over Queglod, can I?
No,
Because she's
Queglod can
short.
move past you, but you can't move past Queglod.
Okay, so
Can you sort of like go around through these bits?
Oh yeah, he can go round. It's just going to take 10 feet of movement if it shares over half of it with a bit of
One.
scenery.
2, so that's
1, 2, 3,
3,
move 6, 4,
4,
5.
5. That'll be it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Oh no,
your
I could
movement.
move one more. But actually, no. Yeah. I can't really do much to get Malcolm up, but what I can do is start throwing some brain magic about. Brain magic. That's the technical
If
term.
you have
I
a
imagine.
healing potion, you can feed it to him with an action.
Yeah, but I might need that healing potion. Oh no, I've got 2. I'm going to give him a healing potion.
Alright, so using your action, that is 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 comes to a total of 7, so that is 9 points of healing to you, Malcolm, and you are back up on your feet.
And
Oh,
now,
nice.
Elsyan,
Am I
And you are
still
prone,
restrained by the
and you have an
thing?
arrow stuck in your chest.
can
Am
I
I
use
still
my bonus
restrained
action
by
to
the
pick
thing?
him up, or
Yes, you can. There, you're back on your feet now, Sudz.
yes?
Malcolm.
I
What did you say, Malcolm?
Am I still restrained by the thing from this?
It's not restrained, it's your speed is 0.
Oh.
So it means you can't
okay,
move.
so I still can. Okay.
You can still attack, you can still do actions, you can still do anything, it's just you can't move. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Elsyan, make a dexterity saving throw, please. Because you walked into the
Thought
snare.
so.
And same with you, Bhold, actually. We'll say that it just does the damage and you bolster through it, but I still need you to do a roll for it. Yep, you are fine, Elsyan, so you do not take any damage from this. And same with you. So it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, you two are okay.
Can I get like a rough area of it?
3x3 around Malcom at the moment.
3x3.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and Elsyan, I assume you're done?
Yes, I'm done. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, now it is the Guardian's turn. Also known as the General, who I called him, because I couldn't remember his name. He is going to... He's going to make 2 attacks against you, Bhold. And that is a 12 and a 9. I assume neither of those hit. Yeah, he just swings with his 2 swords against you. You bat both of them away with the base of your axe and the head of it batting the 2 away. He looks at you in frustration as you do this, and he lets out a few words. Can sisters. And you watch as all of the ones that are currently not stunned turn and face Bhold. You heard this, Elsyan, as get the big one and protect me.
Get the big one and protect me.
Okay,
I
so
wonder what that can mean. Can I call out?
You can on your turn, but your turn has passed.
Racism.
Blue, you're blue. You're not blue. You're not.
There's
blue.
no jumping puzzle, Infernal.
Blue,
It can't be racist.
Okay, that ends Blue's turn. Green. You're green.
Wait, what?
You're green.
Oh, I thought. Wait, those weren't dead?
No, they're stunned.
they were just stunned.
Oh god.
Okay, and these
Yeah.
2 are going to rush past. This one can't make it, so he's going to go there. And there's going to be a single attack. Actually, no, there's going to be 3 attacks on you, but none of them with advantage. One is a 22, the rest are 3s. Oh no, it's a 20, sorry, total, and the other are 3s. So it's going to be a total of 1 point of slashing damage, which is halved to 1. You get poked very sharply by one of the claws. Of one of these. Sasha, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do the
next.
same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the best I can do without getting caught on the thing. Tell me, my line of sight. Where exactly can I see up to?
You have dark vision 30, so up to
Yeah.
here.
Coolio. So I've got like, can I see like this bit here?
You can see that. Anything below that you can't see. So no, you cannot see this tile.
Okay, so that tile there is it out?
You'd need to
Alright.
move into one of these 2 to get that line of sight.
That is not happening. Ooh, actually, if I move there,
It would take 2 lots of movement, and I believed you went 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to go 5, 6 to get there.
I only have 5, but
so you
if
can't.
I just okay.
Getting there is going to be possible unless you ended up with
Right.
an extra 5 feet of movement.
In that case, I'm going to. I'm bringing out a level 2 spell here. It's not my greatest, but it is the one that's going to be most useful in this fight, I think. Spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Alright, spiritual weapon appears. It makes an immediate attack. I'm going to roll.
Against it's against the big guy. Like
So it's floating
Gotcha.
20 feet in the air then.
yeah.
Okay. So
It's 60 feet range, so it doesn't really matter either way.
Yeah. So it's 20 foot in the air. So give me an attack roll with your D8, I think.
Mm-hmm.
D8 damage. Okay. This is with your attack modifier. So that is a
Plus 5.
8 plus 5, which is 13 against the hunters. That is a failed hit.
Oh damn.
As it as the blade or whatever. What form is it? Describe it to
It's essentially the Smashfist hammer. It's a giant Smashfist hammer, but it's got ethereal flames coating it, sort of a purple blue fire, that surrounds it, and it looks to be used, and the fist has been sort of shaved down to make a flat surface so it can be used for forging.
Okay. Yeah. So you watch as this hammer appears in the air just next to it, and as it swings, you watch as with a simple move of its leg, you watch as the twine that holds it in place moves and shifts as he spins around where the hammer tries to attack. As your bonus action.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I can just spend my action to try that again.
I'm going to double check that, because I don't think you can. I think it gets one attack per turn.
Alright, well then, if that's how it's going, I'm going to use a Dolorous Bell on the same guy. Toll the Dead on the same guy.
Okay. It takes a bonus action.
That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw by the hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that is a total of 12.
Well, that does not beat my DC, so it takes 1d8 of damage. Okay. We might as well use the one I just rolled.
No, you need to reroll.
He said very hopefully.
Yeah, and he's already taken damage because he was hit by something earlier, taking 9 points of damage.
So that would... Oh, no, it's a D12.
So that is how much extra damage?
Oh, it's a D12 then rather than a D8.
Okay, roll a D12 then. That instead. 8. That makes 2 points of bonus damage. So that's 8 points of damage.
8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic damage. Okay, nothing affects that. So that is out of that. Okay. Next on the initiative is Queglod. Malcom, you are next.
Woohoo!
No, do you have any AoE?
Nope.
Do you have any AoE?
Me, not.
I will.
Could help you from that distance.
Malcolm's the one who'll have AoE. Other than that, Sasha is the only other one with AoE. So.
And that's very close range.
Yeah. Same with Queglod.
What's the range on Flaming Sphere? It's melee.
It's a 3x3.
To where the flare is. Yeah. Around the sphere. So you can like.
Yeah, he can put it on top of other stuff, and that thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right on top of it.
Yeah, this guy's just gonna burn to ashes. You do realize that.
Okay. Yeah,
we
need
could.
I think we need to try and cut a path through to Bhold. Since, if he's frenzied raging, he'll last a while. And I think you've still got Stone's Endurance, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. But
I'm on 20 HP though.
Yeah, we can't leave him behind enemy lines too long.
20 HP, effectively 40 against all physical attacks.
That's true.
I'm just going to check Flaming Sphere. I want to double check something, see if you can maybe get more stuff out of it. Go ahead and make your turn, by the way, Queglod.
Yeah, move here. Hex is still going, so let's hex this guy.
Okay. Hex, okay.
And then the old reliable, I guess.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Give me the roll. Give me the spooky roll. 8 plus 5, that's 13, that hits, and it's dead.
Oh, nice.
And it's dead.
Cool.
We've now cut a path through to Bhold. Oh, and also, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, because you walked into the snare.
Balls. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
You succeed!
Okay.
Nothing happens. So.
In that case,
In that case, it's Malcolm's turn. Malcolm!
Flame Sphere!
Do I get to hazard a guess as what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing.
Flame Sphere! Alright, so it just creates it, and now each of them have to make a dexterity saving throw. With the exception of this guy, who has to do it with disadvantage. Oh, and that guy. That guy with disadvantage is dead. Is dead. Next guy with disadvantage is 12?
It's 13.
That was dead. Alright, now to do each of these guys. So, blue. Succeeds on natural 20. Good job, guy. 9, dead. 17, succeeds.
Wait, what was that yellow thing?
Neither.
Dead. What yellow thing?
There was like a yellow eye here.
Might be me pressing Alt-Tab.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Don't press Alt because you can see the entire map if you do, and then I'll class you as cheating.
Whoa.
All right. So these guys are all alive. Just. Other than that, you killed 5 of them. Good job.
Yay me! I'm still gonna die.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they take the damage on their turn as well. So
Now, I will also remind you.
Yes.
You all have surges. Friendly reminder.
oh right, I'd forgotten I could do that.
Oh wait.
Question: do we have to decide after the roll but before you say, or do we have to
After the
decide
roll,
before-
before I say.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will pause, but generally just interject and say I might like to use my surge here.
Don't.
Malcolm, do you want a friendly reminder at the cost of your surge? Unless you already have a plan for the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so disable your surge. You can move the flaming sphere with a bonus action, causing other creatures to make dexterity saving throws as a result.
I'd just like to say you literally cannot hurt my spiritual weapon, so feel free to go through it or around it or whatever.
Well, actually, my plan is to move it over here to get
That's
rid of
fair.
more.
Okay, so are you ramming it into it, or are you going to just have it fly overhead? It can only move in a straight line, and it's currently floating above because otherwise it couldn't have spawned below the creature.
Yeah, it's gonna float above.
Okay.
Again.
So, dexterity saving throw with disadvantage from that guy. He is dead. Next guys. Alright, starting with green at the top. That was not a roll, that was just a dropping the dice, you moron. Still fails. Guy next to him also fails. The natural 1 explodes and kills the other guy next to him. There we go. Alright,
I
there you
did
go.
a thing, guys.
Yeah, you did. You killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in one turn. Good job. And at the cost of a surge as well. See, it's not so difficult now, is it? So, moving on to the last step of initiative, which is the red guys.
There's only got one left.
He's going to move over and he is going to try and attack Bhold with advantage because he is next to him. That is a 19 plus whatever his 1 is. That is 20 plus 1. That's 11. Misses. And 19, which hits. So that's 2 that hit. Come on, little guy. Do a little bit damage. He does a total of 2 points of slashing damage. Which is halved to 1 as he slashes the back of your back. You feel a little bit of a scratch and it gets that little itchy spot. you had
Question:
there
because it was
past
just
half
the
an
end of Sudz's turn, is the snare gone?
Yes. Should be.
hour. No, the snare isn't gone.
Oh, wait.
He can
I
just
can
move
move.
again on his next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rest of you still can't move, and the snare remains for who knows how long.
Well, this is wonderful.
Exactly. All right, Bhold, back at the top of the initiative. Elsyan, you are technically next.
Wow. I can't do any
Hello.
mind stuff while...
Alright,
Oh, okay.
so time to decimate the guy in front of me.
Okay. Oh, Oh, and you didn't reckless attack. No, never mind. Are you recklessing attacking that guy?
Yes,
quick-
I am.
quick thing. Anything that Flaming Sphere says it does like half damage on a failed save.
Yeah.
It,
But they're one-shot minions, so they automatically succeed
Oh,
and take no
okay,
damage on
okay.
successful saves. Because
Okay,
otherwise
was
that
not
would be
aware.
imbalanced.
Right, I forgot about that.
That is a
Alright.
natural 20, so that's a 1. Roll your other d12. 1 on the damage. Plus a 12 on the damage.
And a 12.
Alright,
So
so that's
that's
13
18.
plus 80. So
Oh, wait,
that's 18.
13 plus 6, 19.
Yes, 19 points of damage.
Yet another 20.
Yes, yet another 20.
And-
Wait till he gets brutal
And I
critical,
can attack
guys.
again.
And you can attack again. Alright, go ahead. He looked very injured from that attack. Alright, and you might as well reckless again because you're taking advantage from the hits anyway. Okay, that hits, doing another 1 plus 7
7.
as you finish him off.
Nice.
bye.
Yeah. You just bring your axe down the first time, cleaving into his pauldron and the plate mail which he is wearing, which, by the way, gives him pretty good AC. As you cleave into the basic plate mail and you splinter the whole thing apart from the first attack before you do a quick uppercut with your with the butt of your axe, causing him to go off balance before swinging upwards, base of the axe straight through his main chest and torso, ripping it up through to his neck. There's a gargle and a spurt of blood which flows out of him. You watch as his body falls limp to the ground as you pull the axe out. This small red bead fall out of his mouth and onto the ground. It lands
What do you
at your
want to do
feet.
with the small red bead?
That is his entire turn, unless he wishes to move.
Make me move!
Now, I believe
Yes, I am going to move.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be an opportunity.
you're going to take the opportunity attack from this guy.
No.
Are you sure you
remember
don't want
that
to take
that
the
thing
opportunity attack?
What?
Remember,
Yeah,
this
he
thing probably
has
can't
attack.
hit you.
Well, he has advantage.
He has advantage. True.
Does he have advantage?
But
Yeah, he does because he used reckless attack.
I have a
Oh.
feeling things are gonna go kablooey.
Mm-hmm.
You want to move? Yes or no?
Sure.
Actually, if you moved here, wouldn't you'd remain within his attack, so it should be okay. You're moving away. All right. Double attack. That's a natural 20 and a 19. That's pretty good damage.
What the shit?
I know! A 20 and a 19! Although I should probably stop using that dice. Oh well. It's rolling really poorly. That is a... Alright. There's 1 point of damage.
Whoa, what? 20.
Wild 20! Whoa! A 3 minus a 1 halved is still 1. I rolled a natural 20. I did 1 point of damage still. Yeah.
Frankly, that was worth it.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Alright, so back onto the hunters. This one is going to take a shot at you again, with advantage because of where it is, and it is going to fire a special arrow at you.
Ah, dicks.
That is a total of 15 hit.
Ah, just enough.
Okay, that does 6
Wait, do I have
plus, plus 2, which is 8, so that's 4 points of piercing damage as the glass shatters across you, and you are now covered in blood. And now I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, as he again does an as this one now does an incantation,
Do I
and
have,
you watch as the blood
do I
congeals
have
around
advantage in
parts of
this?
you. Yes, because you can technically see this. 7, 19, okay.
19.
Because it is cast on you, you only take... you take 1 point of piercing damage as it... as the seal forms below you and it rises up with the tendrils as they strike out at your flesh. The small
Wait,
hooks...
did you say piercing damage? Because apparently rage gives you resistance to that.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
but
halved.
one
yeah.
halved can't be less than 1, so it's
Okay,
1 damage.
fair.
So yeah, as the tendrils reach out and dig into you, you just pull away, and the small tendrils come out and they like slither back into the seal below you. Sec, I'm just gonna borrow this flaming sphere real quick. I know it's technically still. I'll move on over there as well once you guys move or whatever. So, who's next on the initiative? The other hunter, and then Elsyan. So the other hunter, seeing what Malcom has done, is gonna take another shot. Has a
You did
total of
just shoot
15
a load
to
of
hit.
babies.
I'm dead.
Not necessarily. It's just to roll damage. Yeah, you did. That's that is a total of 14 points of damage.
Now that was a waste of a health potion.
Yep.
Also,
well.
you said what? He's got Hunter's Mark on him, so it's an extra d6. Hunter's Mark will last until... Actually, no, he's supposed to be rolling concentration. Which actually would save
Nah.
you if he fails these 2 concentration checks. First
Oh
one,
wait, right.
that is a fail. So yeah, you're up on 1 HP.
Woo! I'll
Yay!
heal you next round, okay?
You have 1 HP, Malcolm. Live on it. Keep going.
Live, Malcolm! Live!
Alright, Elsyan,
There
it is your
is
turn.
loading of this.
And because you are standing in... Actually, no, you'd have to move through the blood snare to get affected by it. Sam?
Elsyan!
So I'm trying to
Elsyan.
sort something else out. I do deeply apologise. We're not. We can still. Fuck it. Just. Can I see this guy?
Yes.
Brilliant. Ego whip.
Ego whip, intelligence saving throw. 8!
Do it!
Minus, whatever. What is he minus? 1! 7. Takes 3
Nice.
damage. And is that
He's
your
not a
last?
complete
You have one
idiot,
side
what?
point left, right?
No, I've got.
You had 9. You used 3 to use Ego Whip. You used Ego Whip a second time now, which puts you at 3, and you used 2 for Psychic Inquisition. You have 1 left. Oh no, you'd have 3 left because it's 14, not 12. My bad.
Were you updating my character sheet as you were using my stuff earlier?
No, I wasn't touching it because you're supposed to do that.
Well, you. Anyway,
Yeah, roll your
go.
3.
So I'm down to 1. Yes.
Roll your 3d8 damage. You're down to 3 because your max is 14, not 12. That was my bad. Okay, 9 points of psychic damage. You strike that guy. He cannot attack the next turn.
Yeah, it might be useful.
Alright, so let's see. Who's next on the initiative? Unless you wish to do anything else, Elsyan. He's dead.
Elsyan is fine where he is.
You guys are dead, so
What is this giant Satan circle under me?
It's a blood snake.
That's the yeah.
These guys. Ooh, what do these guys do?
Well, this guy has to do it.
This guy has to do a dex
Wait,
save.
that's a flame sphere?
Yeah, he's dead. No, these aren't flame
No,
spheres. I
it's
just
just
copy
using the
pasted it and
flame
maxed
sphere
it
tile.
up. Just
Ah,
ignore it.
okay.
It's just so I know
Because-
where it is.
Okay.
Alright, fine. There you go.
No.
Now you've got to remember there's a 3x3 around this area, and you've got to remember that. And if you don't, I take away your
No, I
Sarge.
just saw the name.
So-
I thought it was.
Yeah, it's fine. That guy's dead. This guy. Let's roll a d20 for this. Okay. And roll a d20 for the other one. Okay. You watch as. Hold on, what's the attack on that? Okay. You watch as this guy kills his friend.
Rip.
As he suddenly doesn't know what to do and turns round to his brethren and brings his claw across the neck of the other one, slicing it, and you watch as it just falls to the ground dead. This one, again, runs to its nearest target, which is this one, and is going to attempt to attack roll. Oh my... Okay, I'm not using that dice. 3 ones in a row, screw you. As it attacks and it fails to hit this guy. Just swings wide
It
and falls.
stumbles and stabs
Yes,
itself.
he No, he doesn't stab himself. He just stumbles and falls onto the ground prone, with small, babby spider tears leaking from its eyes.
God. These things
Sasha.
are not okay.
Sasha, it's your turn.
I physically can't move past this, can I?
Try.
Okay.
It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 5, 6 there, sorry. You can get there. Unless you want to go through the blood snare, in which case you can make it to here. As long
Or
as you
you could
succeed the
hope
dex
that
save.
the blood slayer. Or you could hope that the blood's
You know what? It doesn't
Snare
matter. I'm
only
just
affects the
gonna
ground,
walk in
and-
there.
Dex save?
You do ask me some terrible things, don't you, Chris?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
That's a success.
Ah!
You're fine. Also, I'm putting that dice back because I like having 3 of each die. So, you're
Yeah.
fine. You take no damage, and the tendrils
Yeah.
try and strike you, but they bounce off of your plate armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put my hand on Sudz and cure wounds him.
At what level?
How much health do you need?
He's got 1, and his
I've
max
got
health is
1
23.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna do a second level spell there.
Okay, so that is 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna get that set up in my thing.
Use the second spell slot. Are you okay if I just roll it?
Yeah, 2d8. Oh god.
Don't blame me if you roll low.
Oh, decent.
Average. 11 plus 5, which
My-
is 16 points of healing.
Yeah.
You're now at 17 health. That's your second level spell slot used. I believe that's your last one.
That was my last one, yes.
And everything is fine on your end.
I'm
wanna
going to
do
use my bonus action
to
with
strike?
my this
Attack
thing
roll.
to hit the one I'm next to.
Attack roll.
I'm also going to move it there just so it can get both of them, but it's attacking the red one.
Okay, attack roll.
Yeah,
Also
what
note
is-
they do not get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother
Yeah.
with that one.
2, yeah, you swing, doesn't hit yet again.
It's a distraction at best at this point.
At best, yeah. Queglod, your turn. Malcolm, you're next.
God, me. Okay, I feel like. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hex this guy. I should be able to see him.
Yeah.
I can't
He's at
remember
the very
if I can
least
hex it. It's in
mildly
range.
bothered by the fact that there's a big floating weapon just
Yeah,
going.
Yeah.
even if it's 30 feet, you're within range.
Yeah. I think it might be 60 actually, but I can't. It doesn't matter.
Either way.
It is
Yeah.
120, I believe.
On
X.
hex.
Oh no, sorry. I
Yeah,
was
Eldritch
thinking
Blast.
Eldritch
This is
Blast is
120.
120, yeah, but Hex is not.
Yeah.
I can just
make
Eldritch
it
Blast someone
to-
from.
Yeah.
You're
I can
wrong.
make it to 300 and then get Spell Sniper and make it like a mile. Like, yeah. This is just Eldritch Blast. But yeah, no. It was you I was talking about.
7
That's
plus 5 is 12. That does not hit.
Oh,
So you fire out the blast again. It swings. He swings to the side. A little bit more
He just
fearful
keeps
this
swinging.
time. But this time avoids the shot.
Chris,
Yeah.
does this guy have spider sense?
Which one?
The spider? Is that how he's dodging everything?
No, he's just got a natural AC of 14.
Oh, that's boring.
He's just highly dexterous, and he's just
Okay,
using
I'm just gonna
descriptors.
say I only have 2 first level spell slots left, and after that I'm tapped out magic wise.
Okay.
That's fine. I have 1 second level spell, and that's it.
Okay. Next in the turn is Queglod. No, Malcolm. Queglod just went,
Yeah, we did that.
and Behold, you are next.
Malcolm, I know we want to kill these guys, but these 2 things will attack you next turn, or at least one of them will. I don't know if you want to risk that.
Clerics for dexterity saving throws. The first one fails, and the second one succeeds. He's fine.
I mean, that was your bonus action. You've got an action to do stuff.
I'll smack him. Try anyway.
I don't want to move. That's bad news. That's bad news if I move.
Why?
I don't.
I'm just going
have
to check
good
the conditions for the spell real quick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I still got the bow and arrow and bow and arrows.
Takes a
So-
bonus action to equip a weapon.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm not gonna do anything.
Nothing at all.
You could move.
All right, I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
Oh,
Dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Either way, I would have do this. So
No, if you stay still, you wouldn't have.
yeah, I know. That's why I didn't want to move.
Total.
8.
That is 4 points of piercing damage as the hooks come up, sinking into your flesh once again and holding you in place. Your speed is again 0.
Yep.
In the new
That was
place.
four.
There's a 3x3 round here. Yeah, he's stuck
Okay.
here again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't just you've got a staff, right? You can't just thwack this thing, can't you?
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, cool.
You can. So, if you want to give me an attack roll. I don't know what your
I believe in you.
it's D8 bludgeoning because it's a basic staff, and your strength, which is what? With proficiency.
-1. Proficiency is 1.
Okay.
Plus.
I don't need to roll damage. He dead.
This thing just dies.
Yep, you kill him in a blaze of glory, we'll say. You smash him over the head with your lighthouse. You watch as there's a sink into his main skull as it just bends and breaks and there's ooze.
Can I ask exactly how much AC these things have?
Why?
Just because I want to just cry over them.
Why? Because they're weak, and because you're killing babies.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not my fault.
Well,
Killing babies.
they've got lower AC than, so.
Yeah, they got lower AC than Sudz. That's enough to say. Okay. So next on the initiative is Bhold.
Arrow.
Error.
Is this guy in the air?
Yes, both of these are 20 feet up on the ceiling. Oh, you also notice now that there's a giant hole over here.
Upwards hole or downwards hole?
Upwards hole.
Okay.
Going up again, same as the one that was over here.
Alright, so if I go here, I can't attack this guy, right?
No, but you can attempt to throw your axe, and you'd be within 20-foot range, so you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Is there any way for me to get up there?
Try and climb the web and hope for the best it doesn't break. May become restrained along the way, but who can tell?
How big is this guy?
About the size of anybody else, about 6 foot, maybe breaching 7 foot. And he's wearing full plate.
Was thinking, can I run, jump off of him and attack this guy?
You can certainly try.
Alright, what roll is that? Athletics?
That is an athletics check, yes. You have advantage because of rage.
That is true. Thanks for reminding me. That is a +6, so 18.
You run, you leap into the air. Are you going to make an attack?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to make it reckless or no?
Yes, I am.
Alright, give me a roll with advantage, please.
I assume I don't have time for 2 of them.
We'll see. Make the first attack. Okay, that is a 12.
18.
That's an 18, so that hits. So that is 11
that is
plus the
17.
damage, which is 17 points of damage as you reach into the side of that one. I'm going to say you can make another attack into the back of the other guy, but it will be with disadvantage regardless of what you do.
Back of the other guy?
No, the
Can I
back of
just
this
attack
guy,
this
so
guy?
you're like passing
Oh,
by
okay.
him.
Yeah.
So like your second attack will be made with disadvantage. That's a 10, that's a 16, that still hits, so that is...
Alright, 13.
Yeah, as you watch as Bhold leaps, jumps into the air, slices through this guy's main, like one of his legs, and he dangles slightly before doing like a 360 spin, bringing up his blade and slicing through the other set before the guy falls to the ground, crumpled into a heap as he just falls to the ground, impaled and bleeding out. Good job. All right.
Nice.
One left, and whose turn is it? It is his. All right.
Well,
It's been nice
Bye,
knowing you,
Malcom.
boys.
No,
Wait,
he
why
can't
you?
ego whip.
Oh.
One,
Oh.
2, into the hole. He's gone.
Oh.
Can you sense
Elton,
where
is
someone
he
is because of
something?
Hex?
Hmm?
Can you sense where someone is because of Hex?
Let me check the description on that.
Because this might matter. What did you say, Sam?
Elsyan is useful for something. That's all.
Also, if you eat rations, does it heal you up?
Simply keeps you sustained and helps you recover from exhaustion.
Ah, okay.
You need to eat something, you need to drink and take a long rest, and then you will recover from exhaustion.
Oh, so you have to take long rest.
We don't have to, you can get a meal at a pub.
Oh.
It's just you have to eat and drink before you have a long rest to recover exhaustion, otherwise you don't.
Ah, okay. I did not know that. Thank you for taking.
Yeah, I found it out when copy pasting it over to a document. That you have to have a food and drink. So, does it track it?
Right, so... Not so far as I can see. Also, a Hex target has disadvantage on ability checks with a score of my choice.
You need to
But I
be
keep
declaring
forgetting
that.
that feature... I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's fine. Just remember it from now on.
Yeah.
In future, make that wisdom, please.
Why?
Wisdom.
Because then I can toll the dead it and.
Just gonna say, he said ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh.
So, for example, dexterity, disadvantage on all attacks.
That's unfortunate.
Provided they're made with dexterity. You can make them with strength, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. So, I guess that is.
Yeah, I have to head off now. So.
That's combat over. So, as combat clears within this small cavern, the large red gem in the center of the area, slowly beating and releasing a small wave of energy over time. Malcom seemingly avoiding the brink of death due to the help of his companions, the sigils on the floor breaking and shattering with the death of their masters and the removal of individuals from the area. Bhold standing triumphant with 2 Taratan kills under his belt, while Malcom proud with his handiwork with the use of a flaming sphere. We will catch up on the rest of this next week, provided everybody's here and everybody wants to be here and so on.
Woo!
So,
Will be here.
Good. Excellent. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see us again next week where they take on their next foe, if they wish to continue moving forward. And,
honestly, might want to just run away, and take out the crystals on our way out that we can see. Just saying.
That's down to the party. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you again next time, and bye bye. Especially on the YouTube side.
Bye.